Stuttgart Daily Leader. I kind of had a small section about her, and I made the statement. Wrote the statement, I should say. I thought Madison, if she could stay out of foul trouble and could give good effort on both ends of the floor, I think she's an all-conference caliber performer.
Yes, she may be the key to the team. I mean, you kind of know what Brooklyn gives you in Bug, and everybody's starting to settle into their roles, but they need that post presence that Madison could really give them.
Question for Madison is, stay out of foul trouble and make good decisions when she's on the court. Madison fouled out last night. She had 6 points, 7 rebounds. And, a couple of the fouls that she picked up were just really bad fouls where she kind of swung at the ball.
She does have that habit of swinging down.
Yeah.
And I know Coach Tate tells her to get her hands up, so hopefully she can do that.
But she's got probably the softest hands on the teams, and she's a very good passer out of the post.
Very good. We've talked about that several times. She's always been a really good passer.
And you've already said, Coach, Bug Conyers, Brooklyn Owens, you pretty much know what you're going to get out of them. Brooklyn's going to, she's going to get you 20 or more most nights. Bug's going to get you somewhere between 12 and 22 most nights.
Play good
defense, and
they're going to be handling the ball most of the time.
You got 2 nice ball handlers. It feels like this Lady Ricebird team is just one consistent performer away from potentially having a good season.
Yeah, you've got people kind of settling into their roles, like Casey Klein. She did a lot of good things.
She did.
She's not going to score you a lot of points, but she sure does a lot of other things.
She does. She's very strong in the post. She can make shots when she gets the opportunity, rebounds the ball well. I'm anxious to see how Stuttgart matches up with Warren tonight.
Yeah, it should be a good one.
We will let you know that just prior to us going on the air, the Dragons knocked off Palestine 56-51. A little bit maybe of a surprise.
Definitely a surprise, I think. DeWitt beat them pretty bad earlier in the year.
Yeah, they did. DeWitt.
It's hard playing that team that second time after you beat them pretty good the first time.
We saw Palestine last night in that senior boys game. The Patriots were, you didn't look at them and say, wow, that's a good looking. They didn't win the layup line. I'll put it that way.
Right.
But when you watched them on the floor, they did what you got to be able to do, and they made shots.
Yes.
Shot makers.
11 and 23 made several last night. 11 really made a bunch for them tonight.
I think he finished with 23 tonight.
And they have a pretty good post player.
Yep. No question. Knowlton, I believe, is his last name. So good win for the Patriots here. Maybe DeWitt, not what they expected coming to Stuttgart tonight. They're going to have a good season, though. The Dragons have got a nice club. They got some good guard play, a freshman that's really helping them out. They got a nice sophomore post. Coach Cox has got something nice happening down in the central part of the county.
He does, for sure.
All right, Coach, let's turn our attention right here to the Lady Ricebirds once again. Let's talk about the keys to the game.
Well, they've got to continue doing what they're doing well, which is transition, forcing turnovers, getting some easy baskets. And then they got to clean up the half-court offense and just be a little more consistent, make less turnovers, and continue to get better rebounding.
In last night's win over the Little Rock Southwest Griffins, one of the things that we saw pretty quickly, the Griffins were 1-5 coming into the game, but maybe didn't have a lot of skill, basketball skill. They were very athletic though.
Very athletic. They were good about taking the ball to the basket.
Turnovers were the problem. Stuttgart was able to force the Griffins into several turnovers that led to easy baskets, and that's really been something that the Lady Birds have done all season. Their defense have turned into offense.
Yeah, transition buckets have been the way that the Lady Ricebirds have scored this year.
All right, 5 minutes until tip-off. The two teams are out getting some shots up. We're going to take our first commercial break as part of the Blue Seal Petroleum pregame show, and when we come back, we'll tell you a little bit more about the two teams, get you ready for the game. We're going to do that in 3 minutes. You're listening to Lady Bird Basketball on the EAB Sports Radio Network.
Hi, this is Jennifer Smith from Wilkerson Jewelers. The real value in any jewelry is the sentimental connection that you have to the pieces you own. The beautiful earrings your grandparents gave you when you graduated. The amazing engagement ring your fiancé surprised you with. The watch your company presented you with when you retired from your job. For over 50 years, Wilkerson's has been a part of those special moments. And we love that we get to be a small part of some of the most important experiences of your lives. No matter what your budget, come in to shop or check us out online at wilkersonjewelers.com. Easy financing and layaway are available. At Wilkerson Jewelers in beautiful downtown Stuttgart, we want to build memories with you.
Express Employment Professionals in Stuttgart has immediate openings for all job types and skill levels. Come in today to apply or go online to expresspros.com. Express is now hiring clerical, office and administration, warehouse and production, equipment operators, CDL drivers, welders, machine operators, general labor, and all sorts of skilled trades. Even if you're just thinking about a new job, start your search with Express Employment Professionals at 1904 South Main in Stuttgart. Come in today or go online to expresspros.com.
Hey folks, this is Carrie D of the Katie Shack, also now known as The Method. It's finally happening, the big move. We are moving from our Burkle Street address to our new home at 2115 South Columbus Street. We have 3 times more space than before. We will announce a grand reopening celebration later, but for now, we will begin serving you at 2115 South Columbus in Stuttgart. Call for your next appointment at 870-873-4300.
Hi, this is Lori Ann Brown, and here at Farmers and Merchants Bank, we've been part of the community since 1945, and that means something important. We're locally owned and operated right here in Arkansas. The folks making decisions at our bank live right here. We know the soil, the community, and the value of your word. We combine the best of modern banking with old-fashioned, neighborly trust because our success is tied directly to yours. Come in and talk to a hometown expert. Farmers and Merchants Bank, rooted in Arkansas, growing communities, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Baptist Health Medical Center Stuttgart is your trusted partner in wellness. With services like cardiology, orthopedics, and women's health, we provide safe, expert care backed by Arkansas's largest and most preferred healthcare provider. Utilizing advanced technology and an emergency department staffed by highly qualified, dedicated providers, we provide the immediate care you and your family can count on when it matters most. Comprehensive services, knowledgeable caregivers, state-of-the-art technology, caring environment, Christian compassion. Trust Baptist Health. To learn more, visit baptist-health.com.
Pearson Company in Stuttgart has been bringing you the best in pre-engineered steel buildings for many years. Offering the very latest in design engineering, your steel building is engineered and tailored to your exact specifications with the minimum amount of wasted space. Pearson Company specializes in complete turnkey projects. Pearson Company offers complete construction services from beginning to end. For your pre-engineered steel building needs, look to Pearson Company, 209 North Burkle in Stuttgart, where quality and construction go hand in hand.
Back here on the Country 97.3 Blue Seal Petroleum pregame show. 1 minute, 20 seconds away from tip-off between the Ricebirds and the Lady Jacks of Warren. Make the trip down from Bradley County, South Arkansas. 11-1, Coach. This is going to be a challenge.
It is. It is. The Lady Ricebirds need a good challenge tonight.
Hey,
that'd be good.
I agree.
I mean, you want some tough games early in the year to get you ready for conference season.
That's right.
And even farther than that.
Ricebirds have lost games this season to Joe T. Robinson, Whitehall, Dumas, and Morrilton. The wins against Monticello, Pine Bluff, England, Clarendon, and Little Rock Southwest. Warren, as we've already said, 11-1, the lone loss to the Little Rock Mills Lady Comets. And, Warren has just kind of been battling. I've had the conversation with Coach Price a few times since the last couple of years talking about Warren, talking about some of those wide receiver factories that it has become. And one of the things he told me, he said a lot of those kids that, graduated that are not much younger than me, quite honestly, he said a lot of them are kids who, they had daughters, they had girls, and that's one of the reasons that the ladies teams are so consistent.
That's interesting.
I see a Fellows on here. I see a Calvert. These are, McKinney. These are some kids, Miller. These are some young ladies who might be second-generation stars down there in Bradley County. All right, we are just about ready for the pregame lineups to be introduced. While they do that, we'll take one more quick break. When we come back, it's time for tip-off in 90 seconds. You're listening to Ricebird Basketball on Country 97.3.
Christmas, Red River Toyota of Wynn is wrapping up huge savings just for you. Slide into the season with a new Toyota Tacoma or Tundra featuring financing rates as low as 0%. That's right, 0%. And if a sleek sedan is on your wish list, unwrap a new Toyota Camry with rates as low as 2.49%. At Red River Toyota, we're all about giving you more truck, more value, and more Christmas cheer. So hurry in, because just like Christmas morning, these deals won't last long. Red River Toyota of When We Deliver Dreams, one driveway at a time.
Blue Seal Petroleum in DeWitt and Stuttgart stocks a huge selection of tires for the farm and the family with interest-free financing for up to 6 months. When you're ready for tires for your car, truck, or SUV, call Blue Seal. With brands like Cooper, Michelin, BF Goodrich, Bridgestone, and Firestone, you'll always get the best tires at the best price at Blue Seal. When you need new tires, Blue Seal Petroleum on South Whitehead Drive in DeWitt, 870-946-2281, or on South Park Avenue in Stuttgart, 870-673-3126.
Gear up. It's hunting season, and Max Prairie Wings is looking for backup. We're hiring cashiers, sales associates, warehouse associates, customer service, and firearms team members. Be part of the action at America's premier waterfowl outfitter. Apply today in store at Max Prairie Wings in Stuttgart, Arkansas.
All right, we are finishing up the pregame introductions. Kaylee Smith, Brooklyn Owens, Delasia Nelson, Liberty Green, and I believe Bug Conyers.
Boy, that's a fast lineup.
That is a lot of quickness. No, it's Casey Klein. They're not going to start Bug Conyers. Well, I tell you what, I don't know who is responsible for turning on and off the lights, but they're going to have to figure out if they want them on or off. Those things are flipping on and off constantly. Reggie Hall's not liking it either. I can tell. He's tired of the lights going on and off. All right, here we go. The opening tip-off is sponsored by Brian Beard tonight.
Paul was commenting with us.
Paul knows. He's over there. He's guarding one of the light switches right now.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to touch that one right there.
That's right. That's right.
You didn't even mention. I said you were sponsoring the tip-off.
Oh.
Yeah, Brian Beard sponsors the tip-off tonight.
I didn't hear you on that one.
Sorry about that.
I still think about the lights.
Liberty Green in the circle. She'll jump center for the Lady Ricebirds. For Warren, it looks like it might be Bailey Miller. Can't see her number. I think that's Bailey Miller. And the opening tip, Liberty just kind of conceded it there. So Warren with the basketball. Underway here on a Friday night, a cool Friday night in December. What's it, about 6 days before Christmas right now?
Not long.
And it's hard to believe. Lumberjacks working against the zone defense from the Ladybirds. That's Miller. She pulls up in the corner. Shot no good. Delasia Nelson with the rebound. Quickly the other way. Delasia bounce pass underneath to Liberty Green. That was a good take there.
Pretty nice play.
Yeah.
Just need to finish the layup, but nice play.
Liberty's going to finish them eventually. She is very athletic. Boy, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Just kind of lost her footing, but man, it's just officials when they see anyone
offense gets that call.
They get that call. You're exactly right. That foul whistled against. They haven't put it up on the board. They gave it to Kaylee Smith, her first, as Warren inbounds on the baseline. Comes into Fellows, wide open, can't leave her open. She missed it halfway down and up. Delasia Nelson with her second rebound. Into the front court comes the freshman to Liberty Green. Drives with the right hand, picked up. Back out to Brooklyn Owens. They're going to play man-to-man, it looks like. Not surprising. Nelson over to Smith. She's going to shoot it. Corner three on the way. No good. Long rebound. Chased down by Casey Klein. Drops it off to a cutting Nelson. Her shot will not go. Couple of good looks. Just can't get them to go right now. Here comes Fellows. Up ahead to Wardlaw. Wardlaw
good
drops
passing.
it off to Livy McKinney. She missed the shot. Good ball movement there.
Yeah.
Rebound controlled by Kaylee Smith, and Stuttgart will push.
Good early rebounding by the Lady Ricebirds. No second chance points yet for Warren.
Kaylee picks up her dribble and just makes a bad decision there. Wardlaw with it. Kind of picked that one off, gave it to Bailey Miller. She'll bring it into the front court for the Jacks. Underneath the Fellows, and boy, Casey Klein just got lost there. That results in the easiest two of the night. It's 2-0, 6:21 to play, first quarter. Brooklyn Owens coming off of that 29-point performance last night, being guarded very closely by Elisa Calvert. Turns the corner, nice look underneath to Kaylee Smith, and Stuttgart just can't finish. Had good looks all night. That was a nice find by Brooklyn. Here comes Fellows in transition, spins, spits it out to Wardlaw. Her three-pointer will not go. Rebound touched last by Warren. And it'll go back over to the Birds.
I want to see Stuttgart make a basket and line up with this lineup pressing. This is a good pressing lineup.
Warren picks up.
You got to score to do that, don't you?
Got to score to set that press up.
1-3-1? No, they're still man.
I think they're still man.
Yeah.
Just the way we're lined up to it. Brooklyn Owens working against Calvert. Goes to the right side. And tries to hit Smith cutting on the baseline.
Must have been tipped.
I think it was tipped by Fellows. Stuttgart will inbound in the corner. DeLasia Nelson. Kind of double clutches there, gives it to Casey Klein, drops it off to Green. Green drives baseline. Nice look underneath to Kaylee Smith, and we're tied at 2. Stuttgart's moved the ball pretty well
yeah,
so
they
far.
have. We've missed some shots, but here's the press we're waiting for.
Here's that press.
There's the trap.
They break it with ease, and that's going to be a foul on Kaylee Smith.
That's number 2 on her.
Livy McKinney will go to the free throw line. So 2 on Smith. Jade Bradley will come off the bench. Is Bug even dressed out?
She's out there, yeah. She's on the bench.
There she is, okay. First free throw is no good. Jade Bradley into the game. One of the 8 seniors on the roster this season.
They do have a lot.
Second one on the way from McKinney. That one's no good. Stuttgart controls the rebound. So as you said, Birds rebounding it well.
They are.
End. Brooklyn Owens now guarded once again by Calvert. This will be a good matchup tonight. Ooh, got to get
good
set.
Screen.
Yep. Little bump. No whistle. Rebound, DeLasia Nelson. She's fouled. That's another young lady that's coming along for Stuttgart.
Yeah, she's getting better and better. Heck, that was her 3rd rebound of the quarter.
If you were to say who are the 2 keys to Stuttgart's success this year, I would say Madison Shelton and DeLasia Nelson. You feel pretty good about what you have with Brooklyn and Bug. First free throw's good. Ricebirds in front by 1, 3-2. Not a lot of scoring.
I really
early.
think Liberty Green's going to get better and better and better as the season goes on as well.
She's the best athlete on the floor.
She is.
Missed the second. Rebound controlled by Bailey Miller. Up ahead to Wardlaw. If I remember correctly, Wardlaw was injured when these 2 teams played last season. Or maybe that was 2 years ago. She's open on the right wing. Her 3-pointer won't go. And let's see. I think we're going to have a jump ball, or are we going to have a foul? It's a jump ball.
Jump ball.
It'll go back over to Stuttgart. So that was the first offensive rebounds of the
night.
night.
It was.
Stuttgart's
That's
given
good,
up.
I'm sure.
We've got timeout on the floor. Coach Tate says, I want a 30. We'll take it with them. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Ricebird Basketball on Country 97.3.
Hi, I'm Kim Bethay from Coker Hampton Drug Company and Gift Shop in downtown Stuttgart. Every Wednesday, we're serving up specialty coffee for sipping and shopping on Hump Day. Take a midweek break, grab a cup, and browse new arrivals. From holiday home decor to cozy favorites and sparkling fashions, it's the perfect way to slow down, savor the season, and find gifts you'll love to give. Join us each Wednesday at Coker Hampton, 218 South Main in downtown Stuttgart, where coffee and Christmas cheer are always brewing.
Ricebirds lead it 3-2 with the basketball. It's been a low-scoring start to this one, similar to Clarendon on Monday night. Not as slow as that one. That one was no score at this point.
But you know, both teams are playing decent right now. It's not like they're both playing bad. They're both playing pretty decent.
Yeah, Stuttgart just can't make shots.
Yeah, they've got good shots, ran pretty good offense, played pretty good D.
DeLasia Nelson moves to the right side, but she lost her footing. And that's going to be Bailey Miller that comes out of there with it.
Hey,
Miller.
we got everybody back. Hey.
Wild shot.
Good job.
Rebounded by Stuttgart. I love the effort right now. Owens. Boy, she thought about it. A little surprised she didn't pull that one.
15's wanting to switch off of Brooklyn. I don't blame her.
Yeah, that was a mismatch. Galbert's got her now. Brooklyn drives past. That's a foul.
Definitely a foul.
No doubt. Got her on the neck.
It seems like these fans on the visitor side are never satisfied every game.
I mean, she got clotheslined. She didn't move, but she got clotheslined. First free throw, no good. We have a very disgruntled Lumberjack fan right behind us. Said she didn't move, but she didn't have to move. Second free throw for Brooklyn, made the second, and it's 4-2. You never want to be the one voice that gets picked out in a basketball game.
True.
Because that typically doesn't end well. Back the other way, the Jacks have it. Fellows with the pass underneath to Bailey Miller. It's another turnover. Here comes Brooklyn Owens into the front court. Ricebirds, middle of the floor, leading at 4-2, 3:47 Brooklyn just dribbled it off her foot, went right to Casey Klein. She missed the shot, though, and man, just still.
Yeah, everything's good except for the
good-looking
basket
shots,
making.
just low percentage right now. Wardlaw out to Calvert, top of the key to Miller. She's wide open, and she missed that one, too. And there's an offensive rebound for Wardlaw. Stuttgart just kind of fell asleep a little bit right there. That's really the first play tonight where you just kind of go,
Yeah.
I mean, other than that, Stuttgart has really performed well in all aspects. DeLasia Nelson, she's drawn the start tonight. She's played well. Dribble handoff to Owens. Brooklyn hasn't had but one shot attempt tonight. Gets a screen from Klein. She'll refuse it. Go left.
Sure doubling her every time.
Yeah, they know.
She's going to see that all year.
Skip pass to Nelson, and that's going to be a turnover, run out for Warren, and Stuttgart really didn't like the way that one turned out. It's a 6-4 Warren lead. Yeah, that's a dangerous pass. DeLasia Nelson caught it. Nice interior pass. Gosh, good ideas, just can't finish them.
Yeah.
A little post pass from Nelson to Liberty Green. It was off her hands. Bud Conyers up off the bench. She'll check in, I think. Warren diagnosed the press pretty easy there. Of course, it wasn't a lot of pressure being applied as Fellows drops it off underneath to McKinney. It's poked away by Casey Klein. Brooklyn Owens into the front court. She's going to drive, weave, gets to the basket, scoops one off the glass, will not go. Rebound, scramble for it, and it's going to be Warren that comes out of there with it. Wardlaw. No numbers. Wardlaw's going to pull it out. Leaves it for Miller. She's open. Three-pointer good, and she shot that one with confidence.
Yeah, she stepped right into it, knocked it down. 5 points for Miller.
After a good start, Stuttgart finds himself down 5.
They're playing good D on Brooklyn.
They are. This is as good as anyone's played on her in a one-on-one setting. Yeah. Owens drives, has it knocked away. She's going to have to toughen up a little bit here. She is getting bumped a little, but right now, Warren's just being a little more physical. She doesn't like it.
Yeah, I'd like to see a little more ball movement from the Lady Ricebirds.
Get a couple of good things to happen, and
Brooklyn will get hers. He just doesn't need to force it.
But number 2 is doing as good a job on her as anybody has this season. Well, they just missed Liberty Green.
That might have been a foul. That might have been a foul.
I believe that was a foul. They missed that one. Yeah, she got bodied pretty good there. Wardlaw drives on the other end and finishes.
You know,
11-4.
Warren's got several girls that can put the ball in the basket.
Yeah, they're pretty physical too. That's a big bunch. Stuttgart's really not responding to it well, though. They're getting beat up a little bit. But the way the game's being called, they just falling to the ground. I mean, Stuttgart's going to have to find a way to match the physicality, or this one's going to get out of control. Lot of walking right now. We'll see how the last minute of the first quarter goes. It was a good first 4, but the last 4 have been controlled by the Jacks. Zone defense for Stuttgart. Ball gets to the high post. Good ball movement as Fellows has it. Works to the free throw line. Left side to Johnson. She'll dribble out of there. Back to Fellows. Good defense right now.
Yeah,
Hit
good
a
ball
cutting
movement
Miller,
too.
and Miller missed it. Rebound, Bud Conyers. Stuttgart in transition. This is where
3
they
on
want to
1.
be. Feel the lanes, girls. Conyers missed another layup. Liberty Green follow shot. Rolls around and falls, and that ends an 9-0 Lumberjack run.
Yeah. Press isn't bothering them right now.
Not right now at all. In fact, that's going to be an easy look, and there's going to be a foul as Courtney Johnson will go to the free throw line. 14 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Stuttgart led at 4-2, and then from there, it's been all Warren, 11-6 now. Johnson's free throw is no good.
It was a flat shot.
Yeah, it was. Johnson's second free throw. Made the second, and it is a 6-point Lumberjack lead. Stuttgart can take the final shot. Johnson draws the assignment of Brooklyn Owens now. 6 seconds to play. Brooklyn turns the corner, gets to the top of the key, and that pass out of the reach of Bud Conyers into the seats. That's a turnover with 0.5 on the clock. Now Warren even gets a shot off. They're going to get one off, but it's going to go into the front row of the student section. Wake up down there.
I think that woke somebody up.
Yep. That's the end of the quarter. We head to the second. Stuttgart trails at 12-6. Back in 1 minute. You're listening to Ricebird Basketball on Country 97.3.
Are you tired of unreliable internet service? Do you constantly run over your data plan? Are you having trouble getting internet service where you live? With TechStream high-speed internet, you'll get consistent high speeds and low latency that doesn't stop at city limits. TechStream high-speed internet is perfect for homes, small and large businesses, farmers, and hunting clubs. You'll be able to stream, game, and surf with no interruptions. Servicing Arkansas, Lonoke, Prairie, Jefferson, and Lincoln counties. TechStream is your locally owned and operated high-speed internet solution. Call toll-free 866-268-0101 or visit TechStream.net.
A generator is one of those things you never think about until you really need it. Luckily, Durden's in Stuttgart is your local authorized Generac dealer, and that means we can sell, install, and provide warranty service on your generator. And that's a big deal because a generator is a big investment, and you're depending on it to work properly when you need it. Call us today at 673-1356 to learn more about home backup options, portable generators, and even commercial options for your business. And let's save the candlelight dinners just for date night.
Durden's in Stuttgart. Guaranteed comfort since 1960.
Ricebirds 12-12 to trail. That's kind of a tongue twister. Trail 12-6 as we start the second quarter. Stuttgart basketball. Casey Klein, Bud Conyers, Brooklyn Owens, Madison Shelton, and Ariana White, I believe.
Ariana.
First time we've seen Ariana in the Ricebird Classic. I think she played yesterday. Klein has it at the top of the key. Now Owens works off of the screen from Klein, spots up, top of the key three off the back iron, no good. Rebound controlled by Calvert. And here come the Lumberjacks. Fellows kind of lumbering into the front court. Ball moves around on the perimeter. Calvert works to the right side. Underneath to Fellows. Spin move in the lane. Spits it out to Johnson. She'll reset. 13 on the shot clock. Fellows pumps. We've got a whistle. 3 seconds in the lane. They got 4. That is Breeze Fellows. I am just going to about guarantee you that is the sister of Blaze Fellows.
I bet you're right.
For Warren this year. He had a heck of a season. I believe he might have earned All-State, if I'm not mistaken.
He's good.
Yeah. One of the three-headed monsters. Shelton just couldn't finish another one. Nice find, nice look. Just got to finish right now. Stuttgart's had a lot of opportunities. They just can't find the bottom of the net. Warren with the basketball. Fellows is open, right wing. Three-pointer, no good. Boy, they might have gotten away with a push there. Might have gotten away with a push of Shelton in the back. Takes a lot to move her. It goes out of bounds. Looks like it's going to stay with the Lady Jacks. Bring it to the top of the key, and Bailey Miller, now Fellows. She spots up. They're going to hit one of these eventually. There it is.
That was a nice-looking shot.
That's the second triple of the night. And it's a 9-point Warren lead, 15-6.
Warren's defense has been good tonight.
Been good. They have won, for the most part, they are winning their man-to-man assignments. Calvert is not guarding Owens now. They have moved Johnson up there. There's a screen for Brooklyn. She works to the left hand, spins. Not sure if that was a pass or a shot. Either way, it's a turnover, and Bailey Miller spots up, right elbow jumper, no good. Stuttgart doesn't have anybody back, and that's going to be an easy rebound for Warren. And it's an 11-point game. This one getting a little ugly right now.
Yeah, it is.
Owens gets to that left hand again. She's kind of riding her down the lane, but That's been the case all night. The shot was no good. Klein's follow is off the mark. Rebound by White. She tries to spit it out to Brooklyn. And it is a turnover. Bud Conyers blocks the shot on the other end. As Shelton will be the recipient of an assist from Owens. And that will end a 6-0 run, 17-8. Johnson with it at the top of the key for Warren. Now Fellows in the corner. Out to Calvert. Good ball movement on the perimeter. That's going to lead to an open jumper.
Good pass underneath.
Really was. Offensive rebound assist for Warren, and it's an 11-point Lumberjack lead. Stuttgart will walk it across the timeline now. Conyers dribbles at the top of the keys. Gives it to Brooklyn Owens. Spots up for three. What's the call?
Madison.
You know, I see the...
She had 15 had position, but...
Didn't look like any contact happened, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I hear all the time over the back. There's no such thing. There's no over the back call. You got to make contact for there to be a foul, and didn't feel like there was, but visually it looked like a foul. So you can understand.
I can see it.
You can understand.
Warren just works the ball,
Very
keep
patient.
passing it until they get what they want.
There's what they want, Fellows.
Then they go to the boards.
Shot no good. Rebound out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Jacks. And boy, Stuttgart in the first 4 minutes did a great job on the defensive glass, but since the score got a little bit out of whack, they haven't crashed the glass nearly as hard. That three missed the mark. Rebounded by Shelton. Outlet pass to Owens. Brooklyn pulls it out, waits for her teammates. Asks for a screen from Casey Klein. It's going to come on the left side. She goes right. Now she uses a rub, gets underneath, and missed the shot. Another missed layup opportunity. Stuttgart has not shot it well tonight. Warren has a 3-on-1. 1, 2, 3. Lady Ricebirds are on the opposite end of the court. And that results on a 5-on-2 break for Warren, and they finish 21-8.
Stuttgart's got to pick the intensity up. Throw it away. What?
23-8, timeout Stuttgart. 3:21 to play here in the second quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Ricebird Basketball on Country 97.3.
Hello, this is Kevin Wingfield with Ag Heritage Farm Credit Services in Stuttgart. If you're looking to purchase or refinance farm real estate, equipment, cattle, or need capital for your crop operating expenses, we finance it all and share our profits through our patronage program. At Ag Heritage, we have friendly loan officers, competitive rates, and most of all, a lender who provides you with a financing package tailor-made to fit your individual needs. Please contact Kyle Stoveson or myself, Kevin Wingfield, in Stuttgart at 870-673-1558. Ag Heritage Farm Credit Services is an equal housing lender.
Icebirds look good for the opening 4 minutes, and since then it has been all Lumberjacks. They lead it 23-8, and well, I tell you right now, Coach, you kind of have to question if Stuttgart really wants to be out on the floor.
Yeah, we got to pick up the intensity for sure.
Bud Conyers drives the basketball. Nice drop off to Casey Klein. Just can't finish. That's a great look again.
Better job of getting back that time.
Much better. Much better. Warren on the other end. They're making that defense move. There's a nice read by Nelson. 2-on-1 break. Talasia has it taken away from behind, but Stuttgart will inbound on the baseline. Inbound comes to Kaylee Smith. Over to Jade Bradley. Underneath, Casey Klein. She spits it out to Conyers. Better movement here. Conyers floater won't go. Rebound out of bounds. It's going to go to Warren. Stuttgart's had pretty good shots tonight, Coach.
Yeah, we've missed several inside.
The effort is much better the last 3 possessions.
Yeah, I think Coach Tay had a good talking to him at the timeout.
I think that's probably what the conversation was about. Zone defense for the Ladybirds.
Dangerous pass.
Yeah. Wardlaw has it. Drops it off underneath to Miller. Excuse me, that's McKinney, I'm sorry. Spits it out to Calvert. Shot will not go. Rebound Warren, and McKinney finishes.
She missed a couple early, but she's turned it on.
Yeah,
4
got,
points
got
this
some pretty
quarter.
good sized kids.
Yeah.
McKinney's not small. Conyers drives. Misses the shot. Somehow Warren turns it over on basically a 4-on-1 break. Or did it stay with the Lumberjacks? I can't tell. Ball actually
rolled down the hallway,
went up
didn't
the
it?
hallway. Reggie Hall's having to go get it. I think it's going to stay with Warren. I think Conyers might have taken a shot to the ribs on that drive.
Yeah, I knew she came out.
Yeah.
Brooklyn Owens back in for her.
It is going to be Warren basketball. 1:45 to play here in the first half. 25-8. Stuttgart trailing. Inbound goes to Harton. She just checked in. Wardlaw open in the corner. Three-pointer, no good. Offensive rebound, Lumberjacks. Calvert drives. Her runner will not go. Gets her own rebound. Harton has it now for the Jacks. Gives it up to Johnson. She spots up. Left elbow three
That's
will
about
not go.
5 in a row rebounds.
Another offensive rebound for the Jacks. See if Johnson can finish this one. No, it's no good, but Brooklyn Owens comes out of there with it. And we've got another Lady Ricebird down. Kaylee Smith took a shot in the face. Stuttgart's going to play matriculated into other aspects of the game.
Agreed.
Inbound goes to McKinney. Now Wardlaw. Double high post action. Out to Harton. Wardlaw. They're moving it pretty. That ball's popping out there.
Yeah.
McKinney back out to Wardlaw. 8 on the shot clock. Very patient. Results in a three-pointer from Johnson. No good. Rebound Jade Bradley. Nobody back for Warren. This looks like it's going to be a run out for Brooklyn Owens. It is. And that ends a run, another one of the Lumberjacks runs. It's 25-10, 20 seconds to play here in the first half. Johnson has it on the right wing. She's open for three. Missed the shot. Another rebound for Kaylee Smith. Gives it up to Jade Bradley. 8 seconds. Jade has it poked away from behind by Johnson, so Warren will have a shot at the buzzer. It's on the way, and it is no good, and that'll end the first half. Stuttgart heads to the locker room, trailing the Lumberjacks by a score of 25-10. We'll be back in 5 minutes for the first half statistics. You're listening to Ricebird Basketball on Country 97.3.
Renting equipment for your next project is easy when you call U.S. Irrigation Distributors in Stuttgart and DeWitt. Trenchers, log splitters, generators, and pump sets can all be rented from U.S. Irrigation, where you'll find the farmer's favorite lineup of equipment and supplies. Levee gates, steel, PVC, and polypipe. Supplies like drip oil, dance boots with chaps, the original muck boot, and Twisted X footwear. It's all at U.S. Irrigation Distributors, Highway 165 north of Stuttgart, or at 550 Highway 165 north in DeWitt.
Freemeyer's Best Brands Plus has been supporting Ricebirds athletics for 43 years in Stuttgart. We're honored to be a part of the Ricebird tradition. Freemeyer's has joined with some of the best brands in America, including Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Lazy Boy, and Sealy, to be able to supply our customers with the best values. Now, Freemeyer's has gone a step further with guaranteed price matching. If you need home furnishings, make sure you check with Freemeyer's at 201 South Main in downtown Stuttgart. Best brands, best prices, best people.
Hi, this is Lori Ann Brown, and here at Farmers and Merchants Bank, we've been part of the community since 1945, and that means something important. We're locally owned and operated right here in Arkansas. The folks making decisions at our bank live right here. We know the soil, the community, and the value of your word. We combine the best of modern banking with old-fashioned, neighborly trust because our success is tied directly to yours. Come in and talk to a hometown expert. Farmers and Merchants Bank, rooted in Arkansas, growing communities, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey folks, this is Carrie D of the Katie Shack, also now known as The Method. It's finally happening, the big move. We are moving from our Burkle Street address to our new home at 2115 South Columbus Street. We have 3 times more space than before. We will announce a grand reopening celebration later, but for now, we will begin serving you at 2115 South Columbus in Stuttgart. Call for your next appointment at 870-873-4300.
Express Employment Professionals in Stuttgart has immediate openings for all job types and skill levels. Come in today to apply or go online to expresspros.com. Express is now hiring clerical, office and administration, warehouse and production, equipment operators, CDL drivers, welders, machine operators, general labor, and all sorts of skilled trades. Even if you're just thinking about a new job, start your search with Express Employment Professionals at 1904 South Main in Stuttgart. Come in today or go online to expresspros.com.
At Southern Bancorp, we are wealth builders for everyone. We see building wealth as helping people succeed in creating strong financial futures. For some, it's having tools to build credit and buy a first home. For others, working with our award-winning SBA team to launch or grow a small business. And still others might use our unique savings plan today to save for tomorrow's dreams. Wherever you are in your wealth building journey, Southern Bancorp can help. Stop by or visit banksouthern.com to get started. Southern Bancorp, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Like you, Stedman's Ace Hardware is passionate about their community. They support the Lions Club, Fight Like a Kid, and numerous other organizations, including youth, high school, and adult sports programs. Whether helping their neighbors or helping their customers, Stedman's Ace Hardware truly is the helpful place. Shop Weber Grills, Blackstone Griddles, Traeger Pellet Grills and Pellets, and more, and get all the help you need at Stedman's Ace Hardware, 110 South College in downtown Stuttgart. Stedman's Ace Hardware, the helpful place.
This is Kelsey Konechny. Open enrollment for individual health insurance begins November the 1st. Do you have the best coverage option for you and your family? Let your local hometown agents at Konechny Insurance work for you. We can price your coverage with major carriers in Arkansas and the marketplace. Get the personal attention you deserve at Konechny Insurance. Call us at 870-673-9249. Konechny Insurance, 102 West 7th Street, Stuttgart.
All right, we are back here from Ricebird Arena as Stuttgart trails the Lady Lumberjacks 25-10. Senior boys are out on the floor right now getting some shots up as Coach Beard is going to quickly give us the first half offensive statistics.
For Warren, Fellows led the way with 7 points. Wardlow 6, Miller 5, McKinney 4, Johnson 3 for balanced scoring. For the Lady Ricebirds, Brooklyn Owens had 3, Liberty Green, Madison Shelton, and Kaylee Smith all with 2.
Well, it didn't take you too long to get through the offensive statistics for the Ricebirds.
No, it didn't.
And Coach, you know, it's just human nature. You're talking about 15, 16, 17, 18-year-old kids, but when shots are not falling like they weren't in the first half, it tends to affect the other aspects of your team.
Yeah, it's easy to say don't let it affect it, but it does. But you got to keep getting after it no matter what.
That's right, and that's part of kind of maturing as a basketball team, maturing as an individual player is knowing that, you know, when bad things happen, you just kind of keep going, keep battling, keep fighting.
Fight your way back in the game.
Right. That's the best thing. Some of the best advice I've ever been given by a coach was, hey, you just got to keep fighting, and you never know. So Stuttgart hopefully will be able to do that in the second half, come out, scrap, claw, fight, see if they can cut into the lead here in the third quarter, make it a game in the fourth. Trailing 25-10. Coach, you know, Warren, one of the things, you don't see it a lot, they're very under control
Yeah.
Move the basketball, very patient.
Yeah, I was very impressed with their ball movement. Stuttgart played zone, and they really worked it. They 9-10 passes. Stuttgart, they got what they wanted.
And then defensively, they weren't really not trying to force turnovers. They're not flashy, but they just kind of sit down and play defense. Their bigs do a great job of taking up space and not committing fouls. They just pretty. Honestly, they're just a pretty fundamental basketball team.
Yeah, they played really good half-court D. They really keyed on Brooklyn and tried to keep her from penetrating and make her have tough shots, and that's exactly what they did.
Yep, and just haven't made many of the tough shots tonight. Trailing 25-10. 1 minute, 17 seconds until we start the second half. We'll be back with the third quarter in 1 minute. You're listening to Ricebird Basketball on Country 97.3.
Gear up. It's hunting season, and Max Prairie Wings is looking for backup. We're hiring cashiers, sales associates, warehouse associates, customer service, and firearms team members. Be part of the action at America's premier waterfowl outfitter. Apply today in store at Max Prairie Wings in Stuttgart, Arkansas.
Hi, I'm Kim Bethay from Coker-Hampton Drug Company and Gift Shop in downtown Stuttgart. Every Wednesday, we're serving up specialty coffee for sipping and shopping on Hump Day. Take a midweek break, grab a cup, and browse new arrivals. From holiday home decor to cozy favorites and sparkling fashions, it's the perfect way to slow down, savor the season, and find gifts you'll love to give. Join us each Wednesday at Coker-Hampton, 218 South Main in downtown Stuttgart, where coffee and Christmas cheer are always brewing.
Lumberjack basketball as we get set to begin the third quarter. Stuttgart just now emerging from the locker room. Let's see what five hits the floor for the third. I don't think they know what five it's going to be yet. They're just kind of looking at each other. It's going to be Casey Klein, DeLasia Nelson, Brooklyn Owens, Liberty Green, and Jade Bradley. Warren inbounds to Fellows. She's guarded by Bradley in the circle. Man-to-man defense for Stuttgart. That's a change. Wardlaw rips through on Nelson, drives, finishes. DeLasia kind of went for the steal, got on her hip, and then Wardlaw just kind of bully balled her to the basket.
Yeah, she did a good job of getting to the basket. Wardlaw did.
All goes to Liberty Green in the corner. It's a cutting DeLasia Nelson at the elbow. And yeah, she traveled.
Move that pivot foot.
Not a travel in the NBA, but definitely a travel in high school basketball.
Definitely.
And it should be a travel in the NBA. I was watching a clip the other day, and a guy got from the top of the three-point line to the basket in one dribble.
Huh. Unless his name is Wimbenyama, he probably pretty tough to do.
It was illegal, is what it was. It was one dribble and about 8 steps. Turnover on the other end. Ricebirds get it back, trailing 27-10. Biggest lead of the game for Warren at 17. Owens drives, tries to hit a cutting Klein. That's a tough pass, tough take there. I like the player movement. But again, Warren's just kind of packing it in. They're not taking any chances out on the perimeter. They're kind of playing their defense inside the three-point line right now. Stuttgart hasn't really even attempted many threes. Stuttgart turns it over on the other end. Liberty Green misses the shot. Did she shoot that ball behind the backboard?
I thought it got tipped.
Did it? Okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
It's like, how in the world did that happen? So it was last touched by the Lumberjacks. Stuttgart will inbound on the baseline. DeLasia Nelson into Casey Klein. Out to Jade Bradley. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound. Fight for it. Little friendly fire there. Turns into a turnover as Fellows steps in to take it away. Up ahead to Calvert. She'll drive. Pulls up from 15. Missed everything, but there's McKinney there for the rebound. She'll spin. Spit it out to Fellows. Three-pointer. No good. Rebound. Tapped out to Liberty Green. Here she goes. That track speed is on display, and she finishes.
Good job, Liberty.
So Liberty with her first two. of the night. First basket of the third quarter, 27-12. 6:08 to play here in the third. It's 2-2 quarter. That's good.
So far.
Jacks drop it off to McKinney. Nice ball reversal to Fellows. She gets around Bradley, missed the shot. And there's an offensive rebound from McKinney. She'll go to the line. You know, Warren's, they've gotten a lot of good shots like the Birds. They've missed their share as well.
Yeah, they have. They've missed some.
Fellows gets to the basket. She's just struggled to finish. She's got 7. But, boy, she could have 27. Well, maybe not that many. But
at least a few more buckets for sure.
First free throw for McKinney is good. Senior boys will play Warren immediately following this one. Be the last game before Christmas.
Yeah.
What you getting your wife for Christmas? You want to say it on the air?
Oh, no.
Make it a surprise. I got one Christmas present that hasn't come in yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I ordered it, and it was supposed to be in, and then it said it got canceled and reordered, and I'm not feeling confident. I got to be honest. Nice give and go to DeLasia. Again, missed the shot. Good offense. Good action.
Yeah.
Just couldn't finish. And Wardlaw runs the floor. Very good hands. I like Wardlaw. She's not flashy, but
she's solid.
She's solid.
10 points.
Yep, she's solid. She does a lot of dirty work, gets the easy. She's efficient, very efficient. Owens drives, spits it out to Bradley, who dribbles it to the free throw line. I believe that got blocked. It did. I do all my shopping on Amazon.com these days.
My wife does her share on Amazon as well.
Beth and I have a deal. She does not get to go on Amazon at Christmas because that's where I shop. So she does everything else.
Okay.
So we kind of got a deal there. Nice back cut from
Liberty.
Green. That was a nice little jab step in. Got Wardlaw on her hip. Nice cut to the basket. Finished with the weak side basket. It's 31-14.
Liberty Green, the leading scorer, with 6 for the Lady Ricebirds.
You know, she's played well. You've talked about her a lot this season as McKinney follows up the miss with the basket of her own. You've talked about Liberty a lot this year.
I just see a lot of potential in Liberty. She's got something you can't teach.
That's true. She is athletic, fast, quick.
Speed.
Yep. Owen spots up, left side, three-pointer good.
Good.
First triple of the night for Stuttgart.
We knew Brooklyn would eventually get going.
And then almost a turnover. Conyers poked it away, then she stepped on the sideline. 33-17, a 16-point Lumberjack lead. Conyers checked in at that last dead ball for Bradley. As Fellows brings the basketball across the timeline. She's working against Liberty. Right side it goes to Calvert. Spots up, jump shot, good.
That's her first bucket. That was a nice looking shot as well.
She's done her work on the defensive end tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
She's played well defensively. Conyers off of the screen from Green. High post action to Klein. Give and go back to Liberty. She had to be a jump ball, yeah. It's going to stay with Stuttgart.
Yeah. You hear Coach Tate wanting more movement.
Liberty's done a lot of give and go from Green tonight. She's gotten open. Inbound goes to Brooklyn. She spins in the lane, high off the window, no good. Rebound, McKinney. Here come the Jacks, all the way down to the other end. Johnson missed in transition, but McKinney runs the floor, gets the rebound and the putback.
9 points for McKinney.
Madison Shelton up off the bench. She'll check in. Bug Conyers has it at the top of the key. She drives, spits it out to Owen. Spots up, three-pointer, no good. Rebound Calvert. Here come the Jacks. Bounce pass underneath to Fellows. Missed the shot. McKinney with another offensive rebound. She's going to the free throw line.
McKinney's killing them on the boards.
She is. First free throw, no good from McKinney. 20-point Lumberjack lead. This is their biggest of the night, as they have led since it was 4-4. Second free throw from McKinney was good. Substitution for the Jacks. McKinney will have a seat. Caroline Harton, that's Caroline Harton checks back into the game. Conyers gets a screen from Shelton. Drives, cut off, has it back in the corner now. Three-pointer missed everything. It was off Harton. It'll stay with Stuttgart. Brooklyn Owens will trigger for Stuttgart. See if they replace her in the corner. Yep, she's going to that corner. They did a good job of covering that up, though.
They did.
Entry pass to Shelton. She's got it on the low block. Turn around. A little bit strong. Harton loses it out of bounds again. Owens into Shelton. She works on the low post. Nice give to Owens, but we had a shot clock violation. I can't complain. I didn't realize it either.
Yeah, a lot of times you forget about the shot clock when you take it back out of bounds.
Good action, too. A little two-man game on the right side. Owens is going to have a pretty good shot, but the buzzer stopped all of that. Johnson loses it out. Last touch by Liberty Green. Lumberjacks will inbound in front of the scores table. Caleb Anderson and Nick Fisher, our cameramen for this afternoon, for this evening.
They've worked all year for us, haven't they?
They've done a good job.
A great job.
They really have. Another offensive rebound for the Lumberjacks. They hit a cutting Fellows in the middle of the court. No good. Rebound controlled that time by Harton. And she stepped on the baseline. Ricebirds trail 38-17. 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. It's been all Lumberjacks since about 4 minutes in. Conyers looks to drive. Nice take off glass.
Nice shot. Bug's first bucket.
38-19. Fellows in the corner to Harton. Gives it to Bailey Miller. I remember she hadn't played any of the second half. Goes to the floor after her follow shot was no good. Harton with the rebound, no good.
We are just
Harton
getting
with
killed on
one.
the boards.
Yep. Ooh, got away with a carry there, no whistle. Conyers crosses Fellows over, and she'll be blocked by, she'll be fouled, I'm sorry, by Bailey Miller. 38-19. First free throw for Bug is good. Conyers has had a quiet night, just 3 points. Owens has had a quiet night, just 6.
Yes, very true.
A challenge offensively for the Birds tonight, as Conyers misses the second. Rebound controlled by Stuttgart. Offensive board for Brooklyn Owens. She'll dribble it in the corner. Nice defense from Fellows. She does not let her turn the corner. Step through, drops it off to Shelton off the glass. And Madison finishes. That is her 4th point of the night.
You're right.
Yep. 1 minute to play, third quarter. 38-22. Bailey Miller drives off the left wing, pulls up from 6, off the glass. Call that the big fundamental.
Yeah, you don't see that shot much anymore.
No doubt.
I liked it.
Not since Tim Duncan retired. Stuttgart had it poked away, but it was last touched by the Lumberjacks. Johnson And so shot clock at 29, game clock at 31. Entry pass to Shelton. She works. Nice underneath to Green, and Liberty missed it. Then she got her own rebound. Spit it out to Casey Klein. Shot no good. Well, Liberty's just like she's like an amoeba down there.
Yeah,
she's
she's
just
working.
Everywhere. Everywhere. She's my player of the game right now. There's a turnover. Bug Conyers 3-on-1, and Bailey Miller blocked it out of bounds. Well, you'd like to see on a 3-on-1 like right there, you'd like that ball to go to the middle of the floor and fill those lanes. Yeah. Comes into Casey Klein off of the baseline out of bounds. She can handle it. It's going to be a jump ball. Alternating possession will favor the Lumberjacks with 5 seconds to play here in the third quarter. (40-22). 18-point lead. 5 seconds. Fellows up ahead to Johnson. She'll shoot. Good if it goes. It's no good. And we go to the fourth quarter. Stuttgart trailing 40-22. Back in a minute. You're listening to Ricebird Basketball on EAB Radio Network.
Hi, this is Jennifer Smith from Wilkerson Jewelers. The real value in any jewelry is the sentimental connection that you have to the pieces you own. The beautiful earrings your grandparents gave you when you graduated. The amazing engagement ring your fiancé surprised you with. The watch your company presented you with when you retired from your job. For over 50 years, Wilkerson's has been a part of those special moments. And we love that we get to be a small part of some of the most important experiences of your lives. No matter what your budget, come in to shop or check us out online at wilkersonjewelers.com. Easy financing and layaway are available. At Wilkerson Jewelers in beautiful downtown Stuttgart, we want to build memories with you.
Express Employment Professionals in Stuttgart has immediate openings for all job types and skill levels. Come in today to apply or go online to expresspros.com. Express is now hiring clerical, office administration, warehouse and production, equipment operators, CDL drivers, welders, machine operators, general labor, and all sorts of skilled trades. Even if you're just thinking about a new job, start your search with Express Employment Professionals at 1904 South Main in Stuttgart. Come in today or go online to expresspros.com.
Fourth quarter is right around the corner. Stuttgart trails Warren 40-22. Let's talk about Liberty Green, Coach. She's had a good night.
Yes, she's played hard the whole night. She's got 6 points, played good D.
Yep.
And she's playing hard for sure.
Playing hard. Playing hard. She's
Nadia Serrani making her first appearance.
Liberty will start the quarter on the bench. Nadia Serrani checks in for her. Inbound goes to Conyers. We are ready to go. Bug to the basket. And on the rebound, Madison Shelton picks up her third. Bug thought she was fouled. We've lost for the Lumberjacks. Nadia Serrani dribbles it into the corner, picks it up, spits it out to Conyers, top of the key, working against Fellows. Gets a screen from Nadia. Little replace action to Owens, her three-pointer. Draws the iron on the right side, out of bounds. And it heads back to the Lumberjacks, to the Foresters. You know what a lumberjack is? He a forestry man?
Yeah.
Wood chopper. Bailey Miller spots up.
Ooh.
That one missed everything. That was ugly. She's kind of smiling going back down the court like, yeah, that was ugly.
Yeah.
Not sure what happened there. I think
I've done that before, too.
Like
Sometimes you just smile and move on.
Hey, you got to have a short memory. Short memory.
Shoot or shoot, right?
Shoot or shoot. That's exactly right. You know how many shots that you don't take that you miss? All of them. Top of the key three from Brooklyn. That one back iron's no good. Miller with the rebound. They're going to push. Miller, a little step through there, flips one off.
Nice
the glass.
move.
Nice move by Bailey. Stuttgart attacks on the other end. Madison Shelton runs the floor. And that makes it a 20-point Warren advantage, 44-24. 6:10 to go here in the quarter, here in regulation. Oh, Nick's back. I think he went to get some nachos. Three-pointer good. That's Breeze Fellows. Her brother had a heck of a season for the football team, Bleeze Fellows.
That's for sure.
He was a handful. Warren had those 3 wide receivers, as they always do. Josiah Steen being one of them. Foul on the other end. That's going to send, I believe, Leighton Conyers to the free throw line. Warren's problem this year, they could not stop anyone. That defense struggled.
True.
But they got to the semis.
Yeah.
Free throw was no good. Stuttgart's conference got, 4 teams into the quarterfinal round?
Yeah, Helena was about 1 second away from getting in there.
Helena got hosed. Let me tell you, I can say it because I don't have a dog in the hunt, but I watched that game. Helena got absolutely shafted at Little Rock Mills. All 5 teams from the 8-4A should have advanced. Nice pump fake from Bailey Miller. Drive off glass, good.
Oh, she's just a solid player.
Yeah. That's what they've got. They got a bunch of solid players.
Yeah.
Nothing
no
spectacular.
Superstar.
Nope. No one.
Just a good balanced team.
Yeah, nobody that you look at as soon as they get off the bus and say, right there, deep 3, Brooklyn Owens, no good.
They only dress out about 9, don't they?
Yeah, 9. I think you're right. But all 9 of them are pretty solid. They got a couple of girls that don't get to play much, but they go about it 7 or 8 deep.
Yeah.
Pump fake Fellows, spits it out. Miller, she's going to drive. Has it knocked away. Out to Fellows, 3-pointer, no good. Rebound, Wardlaw. Follow, no good. Taken away by Shelton. And I think Madison just picked up her 4th. (49-25), 4:51 to play here in the 4th quarter. Looks like Warren's going to start emptying the bench a little bit. Might be a little early to do that, but they've still got a couple of key pieces on the floor. Really don't have a choice. Like you said, they only go about 8 deep, 7. Good ball movement. Harton. Underneath it goes. Wardlaw's open. Ball movement results in an easy shot, and it's 51-25.
Yep, pretty balanced attack.
We are sniffing mercy rule here, Coach.
Yeah, that's true.
Four minutes, 19 seconds to play. Brooklyn Owens will bury a triple. And it's back to a 21-point lead. Fellows answers on the other end. And it's a 24-point lead. All of a sudden, we've got an offensive battle going on here.
Yeah, offense kind of picked up here at the end.
57-25 as we tick below 4 minutes to play. Ariana White at the scorer's table. Bud Conyers drives baseline. Nice drop off to Casey Klein. Got to get that ball up. Good look.
Pass.
Again, Madison's just such a good passer. Such a good passer. Who's the big man coach around here? We need to get you involved here.
I'm
Coaching.
retired.
You retired? Okay. Can you come out of retirement?
You trying to get rid of me, Cole?
No.
Okay.
You don't. You can do it in between. Long 3 missed. Bud Conyers with the long rebound, and Stuttgart with
Shot,
a 4-0
Bo.
spurt there, 57-29. Hey, you can do this in the afternoons and evenings. You can work with her in between. In between all your calculus and trigonometry. What all classes do you teach? What's your course load? What is the?
Oh, calculus, pre-cal, geometry this year.
That sounds terrible. Fellows with a nice up and under, no good. Rebound McKinney, she's fouled. And if that's on Madison, that's number 5. Let's see. Nope, they're going to give it to Casey Klein. (54-32), Stuttgart trails as McKinney hits the first. When's your prep period? First, second, third?
Middle of the day.
Is that good, or where do you want your prep period? If you have your choice.
Man, it doesn't really matter. It's good to have one, but it doesn't really matter.
Easy to get along with. Second free throw from McKinney's good, and it is a, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 27-point lead. No. They just changed it. 24-point lead. And
Bug
they changed
just knocked the 2 down.
I just can't keep up. 56-34.
Bug with a big fourth quarter. She's got 7 this quarter, 10 for the game.
Yep, she's played well here in the second half.
Yeah.
Three-pointer on the other end. That's McVeigh. No good. Rebound. Brooklyn Owens. Here come the Ricebirds, trailing by 22. Brooklyn's going to get in double figures. Oh, excuse me. That's her 8th point. I'm sorry.
She's got 11, actually.
Okay, so they have
board's wrong. Yeah.
Making me look bad. 56-36 is your overall score. And there's a deflection out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lumberjacks.
Bug's still playing hard out there.
Yeah, the effort's been better here in the second half. McVeigh out to Johnson. Top of the key, 3, no good. Rebound. I believe, I thought it was last touched by the Jacks. They're going to stay, it'll stay there. Yeah, there's just some games you didn't do much right. And that's one of those. Tonight's been one of those games. Might have been a double dribble. Wardlaw. Out to Johnson. Tick below 2 minutes. McVeigh, reversal to, excuse me, that's McKinney. She has a 3.
She rolled that one in.
I'll tell you what, she's had a nice night. That's 15 for her, I believe.
Very good.
Top of the key, Conyers banks one just off the glass as Brooklyn Owens is fouled on the putback. She is not big, but she is mighty in that paint. She'll go to the free throw line.
Brooklyn's always been a good rebounder.
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of one of those you don't realize, but you get to the end of the night and you say, oh, she had 8 rebounds or 9 rebounds. Very good offensive rebounder specifically.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you're a scorer, you kind of figure out pretty quick, if I get offensive rebounds, I get more points, you know.
Very true.
You figure out the correlation between the two. Second free throw, good. 59-38. 95 seconds to play. McVeigh drives baseline. Nice pass to McKinney. She's back at the line. McKinney's free throw is good. They've got her at 16 on the board, now 17.
I believe that's correct.
All right, let's go for it.
16, and if she makes this, it'll be 17.
She does. She leads all scores, I believe, unless Miller has more, I think.
No, she's the lead. They're pretty balanced.
Yep.
Wardlow, Miller, McKinney, they're all in double digits.
118, Owens floater. She's got 12.
Most in the fourth quarter.
That's exactly right. And Warren turns it over. That pass was kind of at the feet of McVeigh. She couldn't do much with it. And it's 61-40, 106 to play. Owens, deep 3, missed everything. You know, when you hear adults say an air ball when a 17-year-old misses a shot, you have to go, is that really the classy thing to do? I understand kids doing it.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, that's
the
a
student
different
sections
deal.
were doing
That's
it.
different. That's, you know, I don't know. If you're an adult, maybe, I don't know, grow up a little bit. Realize it's not that big of a deal. She knows it was an air ball. Conyers. That was also not an air ball. She shot that one off the top of the backboard. She's just been in the weight room too much. They got to get her off the weights. You've been working out with you, probably. 28 seconds. 63-40. Warren moving it around the perimeter. They've moved it well tonight. It's resulted in some pretty good looks. That one is a turnover, last touched by Conyers. They were trying to get Sosi Rodriguez a shot. She's the victory cigar here tonight. She's open in the corner. She's going to get a shot. Missed it. Rebound. Fight for it. McKinney's going to get 2 more. And that'll do it. Ricebirds fall to 5-5 on the season with a 65-40 loss to the Warren Lumberjacks. Warren improves to 12-1 with the win. So Warren comes in here and wins a couple in the Ricebird Classic. Coming up, we've got the senior boys as Coach Beard is doing a little quick math here. While I'll stall for time while he does his additions and subtractions over there.
I got it.
All right, Coach, take it away.
McKinney had 20, Miller had 13, Fellows had 13, and Wardlow had 12 for 4 players in double figures for Warren. For the Lady Ricebirds, Brooklyn Owens had 15, Bug Conyers had 10, Liberty Green and Madison Shelton with 6 points apiece, Kaylee Smith with 2, DeLasia Nelson with 1.
All right, Ricebirds fall 65-40. Player of the game, Coach, who's it going to be?
We're going to go ahead and give it to Liberty Green.
I agree. Liberty Green, your player of the game. She played hard. She played well, scored 6 tonight. Stuttgart falls. Final score is 65-40. Senior boys heading out of the tunnel here in just a moment. 10 minutes on the clock. We're going to take a 5-minute break. When we come back, we'll get you ready for this one, Stuttgart and Warren. When we come back, you're listening to Ricebird Basketball on the EAB Sports Radio Network.
Hey folks, this is Carrie D of the Katy Shack, also now known as The Method. It's finally happening, the big move. We are moving from our Burkle Street address to our new home at 2115 South Columbus Street. We have 3 times more space than before. We will announce a grand reopening celebration later, but for now, we will begin serving you at 2115 South Columbus in Stuttgart. Call for your next appointment at 870-873-4300.
Hi, this is Lori Ann Brown, and here at Farmers and Merchants Bank, we've been part of the community since 1945, and that means something important. We're locally owned and operated right here in Arkansas. The folks making decisions at our bank live right here. We know the soil, the community, and the value of your word. We combine the best of modern banking with old-fashioned, neighborly trust because our success is tied directly to yours. Come in and talk to a hometown expert. Farmers and Merchants Bank, rooted in Arkansas, growing communities, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Baptist Health Medical Center Stuttgart is your trusted partner in wellness. With services like cardiology, orthopedics, and women's health, we provide safe, expert care backed by Arkansas's largest and most preferred healthcare provider. Utilizing advanced technology and an emergency department staffed by highly qualified, dedicated providers, we provide the immediate care you and your family can count on when it matters most. Comprehensive services, knowledgeable caregivers, state-of-the-art technology, caring environment, Christian compassion. Trust Baptist Health. To learn more, visit baptist-health.com.
Pearson Company in Stuttgart has been bringing you the best in pre-engineered steel buildings for many years. Offering the very latest in design engineering, your steel building is engineered and tailored to your exact specifications with the minimum amount of wasted space. Pearson Company specializes in complete turnkey projects. Pearson Company offers complete construction services from beginning to end. For your pre-engineered steel building needs, look to Pearson Company, 209 North Burkle in Stuttgart, where quality and construction go hand in hand.
It's Christmas. Red River Toyota of Wynn is wrapping up huge savings just for you. Slide into the season with a new Toyota Tacoma or Tundra featuring financing rates as low as 0%. That's right, 0%. And if a sleek sedan is on your wish list, unwrap a new Toyota Camry with rates as low as 2.49%. At Red River Toyota, we're all about giving you more truck, more value, and more Christmas cheer. So hurry in, because just like Christmas morning, these deals won't last long. Red River Toyota of When We Deliver Dreams, one driveway at a time.
Blue Seal Petroleum in DeWitt and Stuttgart stocks a huge selection of tires for the farm and the family with interest-free financing for up to 6 months. When you're ready for tires for your car, truck, or SUV, call Blue Seal. With brands like Cooper, Michelin, BF Goodrich, Bridgestone, and Firestone, you'll always get the best tires at the best price at Blue Seal. When you need new tires, Blue Seal Petroleum on South Whitehead Drive in DeWitt, 870-946-2281, or on South Park Avenue in Stuttgart, 870-673-3126.
Gear up. It's hunting season, and Max Prairie Wings is looking for backup. We're hiring cashiers, sales associates, warehouse associates, customer service, and firearms team members. Be part of the action at America's premier waterfowl outfitter. Apply today in store at Max Prairie Wings in Stuttgart, Arkansas.
Hi, I'm Kim Bethay from Coker-Hampton Drug Company and Gift Shop in downtown Stuttgart. Every Wednesday, we're serving up specialty coffee for sipping and shopping on Hump Day. Take a midweek break, grab a cup, and browse new arrivals. From holiday home decor to cozy favorites and sparkling fashions, it's the perfect way to slow down, savor the season, and find gifts you'll love to give. Join us each Wednesday at Coker-Hampton, 218 South Main in downtown Stuttgart, where coffee and Christmas cheer are always brewing.
Are you tired of unreliable internet service? Do you constantly run over your data plan? Are you having trouble getting internet service where you live? With TechStream high-speed internet, you'll get consistent high speeds and low latency that doesn't stop at city limits. TechStream high-speed internet is perfect for homes, small and large businesses, farmers, and hunting clubs. You'll be able to stream, game, and surf with no interruptions. Servicing Arkansas, Lone Oak, Prairie, Jefferson, and Lincoln counties. TechStream is your locally owned and operated high-speed internet solution. Call toll-free 866-268-0101 or visit techstream.net.
A generator is one of those things you never think about until you really need it. Luckily, Durden's in Stuttgart is your local authorized Generac dealer, and that means we can sell, install, and provide warranty service on your generator. And that's a big deal because a generator is a big investment, and you're depending on it to work properly when you need it. Call us today at 673-1356 to learn more about home backup options, portable generators, and even commercial options for your business. And let's save the candlelight dinners just for date night.
Durden's in Stuttgart. Guaranteed comfort since 1960.
5 minutes until tip-off between the Ricebirds and the Lumberjacks. Stuttgart 5-6 overall. They picked up a win last night over Palestine Wheatley, 91-74. Warren 0-3. They hadn't played much because, of course, they did not play once the football team was still playing. They made it all the way to the semifinals. So 3 nights, 3 losses. Hampton, McGee, and DeWitt. DeWitt last night and Thursday night of the Ricebird Classic. And, Coach, we watched Warren in that game. They've got some good athletes.
Yeah.
But, you know, you could definitely tell they haven't been playing together much this season.
Yeah, they didn't hit many outside shots. That most of their shots were driving to the basket. They had a few monster dunks.
I was going to say, number 1, Fellows, sister of the Fellows that we just called. Fellows, the heck of the receiver. Man, he just tore the backboard down a couple of times last night.
Yeah, he really dunked it good. But they had trouble scoring against DeWitt. And DeWitt's got a pretty good ball club.
Yeah.
They struggled scoring, and the Ricebirds did not struggle scoring yesterday.
91 points. Stuttgart had, Jordan Abram went for 30. Kane Price, I think, had 24.
Yeah.
Caden Sims had 12. Ricebirds have not struggled scoring really all season. They have put a lot of points on the board. Coach, for Stuttgart, it's been stopping teams. They've struggled a little bit defensively.
For sure.
Since the football players came back, they've given up 70, 75, 72, and then last night 74. So,
yeah, I'm sure they're looking to cut that down. They played some pretty fast-paced teams in there, England, Clarendon. They really pushed the ball up and down the court. But, yeah, I'm sure they're going to focus some on defense. But this is a fun team to watch. The Ricebirds are a fun team to watch.
It really is. They're a lot of fun to watch. And some of that is because the Ricebirds are always trying to force turnovers. They're trying to get hands in the passing lanes. Sometimes that results in a few easy shots. And,
True.
The Ricebirds just need to clean it up a little bit on the defensive end, winning their one-on-one matchups, keeping teams out of the paint. Because we know they're going to score the basketball. When you got a kid like Kane Price, Jordan Abram, you got 2 guys that can go for 30 any night. So offense is going to consistently be there. Can the Ricebird get stops?
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll see if Caden Sims can continue to develop to be that inside presence as well.
Kind of that post presence is going to be a challenge this year, specifically tonight, of course.
Yeah,
Stuttgart playing without Wesley Farmer.
Yeah, Wesley's out. He looks to be back next week, but he is out tonight. Wesley was really playing well when he got hurt, but and he's big, rebounding and everything. So somebody else is going to have to step up and get some boards.
Yeah, it's got a lot of pressure on the 2 sophomores for Stuttgart. Caden Sims, as Coach has already mentioned. Keyshawn Walls, the other one. He kind of works a little bit in the paint for Coach Spencer's Ricebirds.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be a good one. I feel like Warren is going to play a little better tonight.
Yeah, something about Warren and Stuttgart. Always seems to be a pretty good game.
Yeah, I expect this to be a good game. A lot of good athletes on the floor. It's going to get up and down. These three officials, they better get ready because this one's going to be up and down, I think.
I think so as well.
I think they need to do their grandmama stretches before this one because we're going to be rocking and rolling here in about, well, just a bit over a minute and a half. So I guess, Coach, let's take a break. When we come back, it'll be time for basketball. We've got starting lineups to go. So let's go ahead. We're going to take a 3-minute break. 3 minutes. You're listening to Ricebird Basketball on Country 97.3.
Hello, this is Kevin Wingfield with Ag Heritage Farm Credit Services in Stuttgart. If you're looking to purchase or refinance farm real estate, equipment, cattle, or need capital for your crop operating expenses, we finance it all and share our profits through our patronage program. At Ag Heritage, we have friendly loan officers, competitive rates, and most of all, a lender who provides you with a financing package tailor-made to fit your individual needs. Please contact Kyle Stoveson or myself, Kevin Wingfield, in Stuttgart at 870-673-1558. Ag Heritage Farm Credit Services is an equal housing lender.
Renting equipment for your next project is easy when you call U.S. Irrigation Distributors in Stuttgart and DeWitt. Trenchers, log splitters, generators, and pump sets can all be rented from U.S. Irrigation, where you'll find the farmer's favorite lineup of equipment and supplies. Levee gates, steel, PVC, and polypipe. Supplies like drip oil, dance boots with chaps, the original muck boot, and Twisted X footwear. It's all at U.S. Irrigation Distributors, Highway 165 north of Stuttgart, or at 550 Highway 165 north in DeWitt.
Freemeyer's Best Brands Plus has been supporting Ricebirds athletics for 43 years in Stuttgart. We're honored to be a part of the Ricebird tradition. Freemeyer's has joined with some of the best brands in America, including Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Lazy Boy, and Sealy, to be able to supply our customers with the best values. Now, Freemeyer's has gone a step further with guaranteed price matching. If you need home furnishings, make sure you check with Freemeyer's at 201 South Main in downtown Stuttgart. Best brands, best prices, best people.
Hi, this is Lori Ann Brown, and here at Farmers and Merchants Bank, we've been part of the community since 1945, and that means something important. We're locally owned and operated right here in Arkansas. The folks making decisions at our bank live right here. We know the soil, the community, and the value of your word. We combine the best of modern banking with old-fashioned, neighborly trust because our success is tied directly to yours. Come in and talk to a hometown expert. Farmers and Merchants Bank, rooted in Arkansas, growing communities, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey folks, this is Carrie D of the Katy Shack, also now known as The Method. It's finally happening, the big move. We are moving from our Burkle Street address to our new home at 2115 South Columbus Street. We have 3 times more space than before. We will announce a grand reopening celebration later, but for now, we will begin serving you at 2115 South Columbus in Stuttgart. Call for your next appointment at 870-873-4300.
Express Employment Professionals in Stuttgart.
Stuttgart and Warren in the circle. Caden Sims and Fellows jumping center. And the opening tap is controlled by Stuttgart. I like this lineup, Coach.
Yeah.
Lane Saul, Keandre Reed, Kane Price, Jordan Abram, Caden Sims. Kind of got a nice mix. Reed.
Good movement.
Yep. With the basketball, it goes from the right to the left now. Reed. Defender falls down, spots up, three-pointer no good. Rebound controlled by Warren, and then they turn it right back over. It's picked up by Lane Saul, so a couple of opportunities coming for Stuttgart. They missed the first one. They'll have another opportunity here. Saul hits a cutting Abram. He drives, fall-away jumper. Smooth as silk, and the Birds lead it.
Smooth as always.
2-0. He's always under control, never gets sped up.
He's got a fadeaway.
Warren having to work against a little half-court pressure here. Ricebirds, looks like they're in a 1-2-2. Haven't seen that defense much this season. But we've been in the press a lot.
Good
Aaron,
day.
cut off. Pass goes out to Greider. He turns it over. Abram picks it up. Jordan into the front court. He's going to take it as deep as he can. Swings it over to Sims.
Dunk.
Caden will miss the dunk. Hey, if you can't dunk it every time, you got to lay it up. And I know he wants to dunk it. I know, man, but he's missed about as many as he's completed, Coach. You know what? If I could dunk, I'd try to dunk it every time, too. What can I say? Out of bounds, it'll stay with Warren as Steen. I didn't realize there were two of them. Josiah Steen is the senior receiver. Excuse me, the junior receiver, I'm sorry. This is the other one. I didn't realize he had a brother. Heron with it. Excuse me, that's Grider. Drops it off to Steen underneath. He turns around against Sims. Front ender, no good. Follow shot, no good. Rebound, Caden Sims. Here comes the sophomore. Caden, he's going to take it all the way to the basket, and he will miss another dunk. And then Warren turns it over again. Kane Price has it. Underneath to Sims, and he loses it out of bounds. Not a great start for Caden. He just slaps the bottom of the basket.
But I'll tell you what, he's working out there.
He's working, though. He's working. Again,
he's working hard.
If I thought I could dunk it, I'd dunk it every time, too. Or I'd try to. Layups are for sissies, if you can dunk it.
Let's not get carried away, Cole.
Okay.
Oh, thought that was coming to us.
I did, too. I thought you were going to have to make a play. Stuttgart. Boy, they've really got him. I don't know. He's really got them sped up there, don't they? That was a travel. Oh, they got him.
He took a few extra bounces.
Tell you what, when Doug Banks calls travel, he lets you know that's a big traveling violation. We big. He's out there. I like it. No question when it's a traveling violation. 2-0. Been a lot of action for only 2 points. Kane Price left wing. Man-to-man for the Jacks. They're going to diagnose that eventually, I feel like. I think we got some matchup opportunities in the man. I say they're in the man. I think they're in the zone, Coach. You're right. It's just they're really pushing out a lot.
Yeah, they're matching up.
Matchup zone, yeah. Keandre Reed, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ricebirds cut off the right weak side wing. Reed spits it out. Price. I thought he was going to take that. Got to get it up. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Kane to the basket, up and under. Count it. The foul. Just as the shot clock goes off, Kane Price, Stuttgart uses all 35 seconds. Birds lead at 4-0, pending the free throw. That's the first on Warren. That is the first personal foul on Grider. Kane makes the free throw. Yeah, the Ricebirds defense really has Warren uncomfortable in the half court right now.
Yeah.
They're very aggressive. Lane Saul is at the point of that 1-2-2. As Heron dribbles to the left side of the floor. Now he's picked up by Abram. Splits the defense. There's a turnover. Up ahead. Abram. Think Jordan can dunk it? Yes. He will flush it with 2 hands. And it is a 7-0 lead. Timeout Lumberjacks. Ricebirds open up with a 7-0 run. And, Coach, you made the comment, Heron, the point, he's really struggling. But, Coach, part of that is because of the way Warren is attacking this 1-2-2. They're keeping the ball in the middle.
They're trying to dribble around it a lot. Yeah, Stuttgart's doing a good job putting the pressure on him.
Ricebirds lead at 7-0. They've defended well. They really could be ahead by more than that. They've missed a couple of dunks. And kind of what we saw last night, Warren's got some great athletes. I don't know that they've got great basketball players right now. They've got kids that can run, jump, get up and down, but, in terms of, running, passing, shooting, that type of thing, they're maybe a little more challenged than some other Lumberjack.
I'm not sure they got somebody that can really take control and run that point guard position.
Yeah, I think that the ball handling is going to be an issue tonight. They got some length, though. Let me tell you, number one and two, they are some long dudes.
We'll see how Warren adjusts to the pressure.
1 out of 3 dunks ain't bad. 1-2-2 stays on for the Birds. They're going to kind of widen it out on the wings, though. There's the screen at the top.
Good rotation.
Yeah, very good. Jacobs is going to be covered up. They drop it off underneath 2 fellows. He tries to dribble out of there, and there's another turnover. Abram with it. Bounce pass. They try to get it up ahead to Kane, and that's, I think I was going to say. I thought it was a kickball, but I'm not an official, so I don't want to step over our guy there. Ricebirds will inbound on the baseline. Abrams looked like a quarterback throwing it to Kane Price, QB1. Reed drives. Nice drop off to Sims. That's good basketball right there now. 9-0. Birds in front. Worm with a nice assist. Caden has 2. Ricebirds lead it. 4:04 to play first quarter. Ball staying in the middle of the floor. Screen for the left-handed Grider. He drops it off underneath to Steen. He loses the handle, and the shot's no good on the follow. Now Reed comes out of there with it for the Birds. Gives it to Price. Price quickly into the front court. He's going coast to coast. He's going to the free throw line.
Strong move by Kane.
He saw a gap in the Warren defense, and he exploited it. He's 1 for 1 today, and he's got 2 opportunities upcoming. First one from Kane is good. You know, I said that he's struggling at the stripe this year. He's 2 for 2 today. I bet that dude goes 100% today, just to prove me wrong. 3 for 3. Hey,
perfect so far.
I'm happy to be wrong. 11-0. Ricebirds in front. 3:38 to play. There's the press, or excuse me, the trap. There's a turnover. Kane, he's taking this one all the way, and he will miss the dunk. That's been a problem today. Abram with the rebound. He is getting harassed underneath the basket. Warren gets it. They're going to have a run out to Fellows, and he ain't going to miss many of those.
Didn't miss it,
that dude can grab a quarter off the top of the backboard, let me tell you. 11-2. Ricebirds are 25% on their dunk opportunities.
But overall, playing pretty well.
But overall, playing quite well. Hey, that's going to work. Nice finish by Abram off the baseline, 13-2. Jordan leads Stuttgart 1 for 4 now, Reggie. Back on the other end, that's either a travel or a jump ball, no whistle, and Warren will retain possession. Jordan leads all scorers with 6, 13-2. Stuttgart in front. Boy, Warren just can't do anything.
No.
And that's turnover.
Good job. Hey, Lane Saul's playing good D up there at the top.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you.
Lane, and this is something we saw last year in the regional loss to Westside. Lane is physical.
Yeah.
He's not the quickest. He's not the most athletic. He's very strong. He's got a strong lower body, and he can be he can kind of bully those ball handlers a little bit.
And he tends to always be in the right spot as well.
Yeah, he moves his feet well. I agree. Very fundamental. Kane Price on the left wing. His team leads it 13-2, 2:33 to go here in the opening quarter. Warren is still in that zone. Now they're in a man-to-man now. Curl from Saul. Saul spits it out to Jackson. He pump fakes, gives it to Abram on the right wing. He's going to penetrate. Now he'll spit it back out to Price. Price, right wing, three-pointer, no good. Rebound controlled by the Lumberjacks. Steen, this is the wide receiver, Josiah Steen. Throws over the top of that press, and that's a jump ball. No, they're going to say that Sims got him on the arm. So that'll be team foul number 1 on Stuttgart.
Yeah, first foul of the night. Good job of not fouling so far.
First on Caden. So Josiah Steen and his brother have checked into the game. Out to Fellows.
Keep him out there.
Yeah, absolutely. He is a leaper. We saw that on the football field.
Oh, yeah.
Josiah Steen works against Jackson, has it taken away, picked up by Jacobs. He drives, jump stop, floater on the way, no good. Rebound, let's see. Caden Sims. J.J.
Good
Jackson.
transition.
He traveled. Yeah, shuffled those feet. Sometimes J.J.'s moving just a little bit too fast. He is so
super quick.
He's so quick. His daddy was quick. I'll tell you what.
He was.
Rashawn was probably the quickest human I've ever played with. He played a pretty good center field in baseball, too.
Yeah.
Stuttgart has not scored since the 3.5-minute mark. It's still 13-2, though, because they've kept Warren out of the lane.
Yeah.
Much better job tonight than they did against Palestine. Sims kind of runs around Fellows and pokes it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Jacks on the baseline, 1:27 to play.
Give Stuttgart credit. They've given up nothing in the half court.
And
just one fast break dunk was it.
Yeah, but they've limited. There's a turnover. That's going to be a dunk on the other end for Kane Price. Two-hand flush. Now we're 2 for 5 on dunk shots. We're getting better.
Yeah.
Getting better. 15.
Kane with 7 early points.
Yeah, you're not sure who's it going to be. Is it going to be Kane? Is it going to be Jordan?
Kane's starting to really get his basketball rhythm, too. You can see it.
You can see it. That basketball shape. It's just such a different conditioning that you have to be in, boy. Warren is really struggling with that pressure. There's another turnover. Jordan pokes it ahead. Kane's fixing to get another dunk. Oh, he didn't quite get there that time. He kind of lost it on the way
Made
up.
a good decision.
Timeout Warren, 17-2, and I'm not sure what the Jacks are going to be able to do here if they can't get that pressure's killing them. 50 seconds.
It's killing them.
We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Rice. Say 1 minute. Was it a full timeout? Let's see. Yeah, full timeout. Back in 1 minute. You're listening to Ricebird Basketball on the EAB Sports Radio Network.
At Southern Bancorp, we are wealth builders for everyone. We see building wealth as helping people succeed in creating strong financial futures. For some, it's having tools to build credit and buy a first home. For others, working with our award-winning SBA team to launch or grow a small business. And still others might use our unique savings plan today to save for tomorrow's dreams. Wherever you are in your wealth-building journey, Southern Bancorp can help. Stop by or visit banksouthern.com to get started. Southern Bancorp, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Like you, Stedman's Ace Hardware is passionate about their community. They support the Lions Club, Fight Like a Kid, and numerous other organizations, including youth, high school, and adult sports programs. Whether helping their neighbors or helping their customers, Stedman's Ace Hardware truly is the helpful place. Shop Weber Grills, Blackstone Griddles, Traeger Pellet Grills and Pellets, and more, and get all the help you need at Stedman's Ace Hardware, 110 South College in downtown Stuttgart. Stedman's Ace Hardware, the helpful place.
All right, Ricebirds are in control here with 50 seconds to play in the first quarter, 17-2. And, Coach, Warren just does not have the ball handlers right now.
No, Stuttgart's eating them alive, and now Stuttgart's got 5 new players really showing off their depth.
Yep, 5 brand-new players, Brylan Hogan, Bray Covington, Malin Irvine, Jamarion Red Horde, and Keyshawn Walls. Got a little bit of a, not sure what the confusion is here. Whatever it is has been taken care of, so Warren will bring it up. Steen, the ball handler. Stuttgart's been in that 1-2-2 from the tip.
Yeah,
why change it?
Worked, yeah.
Goes to the corner. That's number 14, Huardo. He's fouled. It's the first time we've seen him. The coach, again, I've mentioned it already, they're not attacking it right. They're keeping one man in the middle, and that just kind of plays right into that 1-2-2.
Yeah, a lot of times you have 2 guards at the top and even front against an odd defense.
Stuttgart, that free throw's good. Yeah, and Warren's keeping an odd front against that odd defense, and you can pretty much play with man principles at that point.
You can trap on either side.
Easily, yeah. No matter where you go, you're going to get trapped. Second free throw for Huardo is good, and it is 17-4. Covington pumps, loses it. I think it was off his hip. It was. So I think that might be our first turnover, Coach.
We haven't had many.
Yeah, we've been very clean with the basketball. See, Stuttgart's in that 1-2-2, and they're bringing it right down the middle of the floor. They got 2 men on the wings and a double low. This is not how you attack this defense. There's the trap. Nice job by Heron turning the corner. He goes from one corner to the other. Out to Huardo.
Good
That's the end of
D,
the quarter.
D.
Yeah, great defense by Stuttgart. Warren kind of lost track of the score or the time, and so we head to the second quarter. Stuttgart leading 17-4. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Ricebird Basketball on Country 97.3.
This is Kelsey Konechny. Open enrollment for individual health insurance begins November the 1st. Do you have the best coverage option for you and your family? Let your local hometown agents at Konechny Insurance work for you. We can price your coverage with major carriers in Arkansas and the marketplace. Get the personal attention you deserve at Konechny Insurance. Call us at 870-673-9249. Konechny Insurance, 102 West 7th Street, Stuttgart.
Hi, I'm Kim Bethay from Coker Hampton Drug Company and Gift Shop in downtown Stuttgart. Every Wednesday, we're serving up specialty coffee for sipping and shopping on Hump Day. Take a midweek break, grab a cup, and browse new arrivals. From holiday home decor to cozy favorites and sparkling fashions, it's the perfect way to slow down, savor the season, and find gifts you'll love to give. Join us each Wednesday at Coker Hampton, 218 South Main in downtown Stuttgart, where coffee and Christmas cheer are always brewing.
Here come the Birds, 2-on-1. Covington fouled. (19-4), 7:12 to go here in the first quarter. Minor with a couple of strong takes the last two possessions. Got the A&W root beer socks on. You see that?
He does, doesn't he?
Need to get Nick or Caleb, one of them, to give us a close-up of that A&W root beer socks that Bray's got on there. You don't see those every day. Second free throw from Covington. Missed that one. Well, Fellows took that off the rim. Here comes Heron. He is in the gulag right now, guys. Nice
good
job.
D,
That's
good
off
D.
of, they're going to say it was off black. That was off red.
Hey, Walsh did a good job cutting off the sideline, put his foot over there. Too many people these days get beat down the sideline. He cut it off.
Yeah, Heron is in the gulag right now, fellas. Holy smokes, he is not enjoying life. When can I get back to Bradley County? Drop off to Red Horde, corner jumper, no good. Rebound controlled by Keyshawn Walls. Back out to Red. He loses it, and it's saved in to Steen. Up ahead to Jacobs. Jacobs, nice kind of decel right there, and he got an easy basket as the defenders flew past, and that's a bad decision. Brylan Hogan is going to be picked off by Jawardo, and Brylan's going to go defend him on the other end. Boy, here comes the trap. Fellows pump fake at the free throw line. Floater, no good. Rebound controlled by Horde. And here come the Ricebirds. 19-6, Stuttgart in front. Malin Irvine, nice bounce pass to Keyshawn Walls. Keyshawn blocked by Fellows. Here come the Jacks. Heron across the timeline, works to the left side of the floor, drops it off to Jawardo. He jump steps and travels, no whistle. And then Fellows counted in the foul. Substitutions, we're going to have a line change for the Ricebirds as the entire starting five will check back in. As Warren has cut into the lead, it's 19-8 now.
I have a feeling Warren's going to be tired at the end of this game.
Yeah, they're pretty much playing with about 6 guys, maybe 7. Ricebirds go 10.
11 so far.
Yeah, 11 deep sometimes. Well, yeah, definitely.
Because JJ played too.
JJ is not on the floor. That's right. So Stuttgart's 11 deep. Free throw is good.
5 for Fellows.
He's played well. He's a leaper now. Very athletic. Heck of a football player too. Jordan Abram has it in the deep corner. Leaves it for Reed. He'll dribble it back out to Saul. Kane Price. He's running the baseline. Spots up. Three-pointer good. And just like that, Kane Price off the bench. He's got 12. Birds lead at 22-9. And Kane might have taken a shot in a very sensitive area just a moment ago. Fellows shot no good. Outlet pass up ahead to Price. Price, alley-oop. Sims finishes with the flush / finger roll / layup.
At least he made it. He made it.
Warren is struggling against this pressure, out of bounds, and it's going to be White basketball. Our coach over here for Warren's like, what do you mean? He's like, bro, I couldn't see. I know you couldn't. He's literally on the caddy corner end of the court.
Yeah.
No way you know who touched that one last. 24-9, Stuttgart in control tonight. They have been pretty dadgum efficient, pretty good defensively. Jordan Abram running the baseline. Gives it to Reed, right side now. Saul, lane, guarded closely by Jacobs. He picks his dribble up, gives it to Kane Price. Kane back out to Sims, left side to Reed. He drives the baseline, picks up, spits it back out to Caden. Caden's going to pump fake, drive, jump stop, off.
Good
glass.
move.
That's a great move. That's a really, really good ball movement, too. That's as good a ball movement that we've seen this year, and there is a turnover. Warren just kind of throws it to the, we'll call it press row. Made Huardo just kind of fall into the wall here.
Yeah.
Back over to the Birds. They lead it by 17. Excuse me. Yeah, 17. I was right. Lane Saul, he drives. Floater. Come on, Lane Saul. I love it.
Nice shot.
Man, yeah. Give me that floater. Give me that floater game. 28-9. Biggest lead of the game. Huardo into the front court. Drives at the free throw line. Turns it over. Gets it back. Loses it again. Has it back again. Almost lost it again. Somehow found Fellows, and he'll finish That was a mess that turned into an okay. Kane Price hits a cutting lane saw, 4 in a row for Kane. Nice little connection between Kane and Lane right there. That's the Kane and Lane experience. 3:55 to play, 32-11. Ricebirds in front. Bounce pass up ahead to Fellows. He drives and he will finish.
Well, he's tough.
Fellows continues to, well, he gets around that bucket. He's hard to stop.
Yeah, he's got 9 of their 13.
In the corner it goes to Caden Sims, and he's fouled. Hammered pretty good there. He tried to oop-de-dooped it. Warren's coach says, puts his hands up like, listen, coaches, if you're listening out there, I'm all for arguing and working the officials. First free throw is no good. But you can't work the officials when it is blatantly obvious they fouled. That only makes things worse.
Yeah, you got to pick and choose.
You got to pick your battles. Second free throw is no good. There's Lane Saul for a moment, but Fellows was able to take it away. Outlet pass up ahead of Jacobs.
Better find Fellows.
Yeah, spits it out to Wardo. He spots up right side, three-pointer, missed everything, and it was such a bad miss that Sims couldn't hang on to the rebound. He loses it on the baseline. It'll stay with the Lumberjacks. Pretty good crowd here on a Friday night.
Yeah.
Jacobs triggers. Out to Steen in the corner. He's going to work against Abram. Leaves it for Jacobs. Out to Huardo.
Good day.
Huardo splits the double team, fouled by Caden Sims. That's his second. Team second here in the quarter. 3:16 to play, second quarter, 30-13. Ricebirds in front. Free throw. No good. Ricebirds confident they can rebound without that fourth guy in there. They're going to release 2 guards here. It worked. And as a result, Stuttgart's got to run out. Here comes Abram, crosses his man over, and he will finish. That was quick. Abram did not go in to rebound, and Sims cleaned it up and turned into a 2-on-1 break. You know things are going right when that happens. Lane Saul with the block of Jacobs shot it. Price, he sees Abram up ahead open, but Steen picked it off. Interception.
Oh.
Yeah, definitely. Boy, they're just getting deflection after deflection. Price, spot up, baby. No,
good
nice
look.
Pass to Abram. He's got 10. Birds lead at 34-13. It's almost like he does that for a living, you know? Here comes Warren, Steen. There's going to be a offensive foul. That's going to be an offensive foul. Who drew that, Coach? Was it Lane or was it Reed? I think it was Lane, wasn't it? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
Well, it was, regardless.
I was waiting to see the call. And
yeah, I was looking.
He hesitated.
They looked at one another, and they got together, called it an offensive foul. So 34-13, Ricebirds with their biggest lead at 21, 2:22 to play first half. Saul has a seat as Keyshawn Walls will check into the game. Give and go action to Reed. Spits it out to Abram. Nice offense. Bury it, baby.
You know he will.
Baby. Love it. 37-13. It's all clicking tonight for the Ricebirds. Steen has it. Across the timeline. He's in front of the scorers table, and boy, those hands are everywhere.
Yeah, they are.
They are struggling against this pressure. Grider. That's offensive right there, yeah. Another one, back-to-back offensive fouls.
Way to go, Worm. Way to take one.
With the offensive foul. This team looks different than they did a night ago. Some of that has to do with the opponent, but a lot of it's just Stuttgart's defending with a little bit more desire.
Yeah, they're not fouling either.
They're not
it's
fouling.
good defense.
It is clean, efficient, hard-nosed defense. Malin Irvine, right wing. Gives it to Price. He's open. Top of the key. Three-pointer. Give me 3 more. Give me 3 more. 40-13. Ricebirds flying away with this one. 90 seconds to go in the half. Here come the Jacks. Turnover. 2-on-1. Price. Up ahead. Abram finishes with the left hand, and it's 42-13.
Jordan and Kane both with 15 points.
Kane's going to have a triple-double if he's not careful. Nice job, fellows. He crosses face on Walls, misses the shot. It's out of bounds. Last touched by Malin Irvine. Substitution for the Jacks. Heron checks back in as Grider will have a seat. Reed will have a seat. Jeremiah Jackson into the game. Trigger man for the Jacks is Edwards on the baseline. Stuttgart will box off the inbound. Huardo misses the triple. The rebound, there's a scramble for it on the floor. Keyshawn Walls digs it out.
They kind of just let him have it.
And Jackson is on the other end. And, oh, come on, JJ. You're an all-state receiver. Go get it, baby.
He usually does. He usually does.
Go get it, baby. That was a little long, maybe. 42-13, less than a minute to play in the first half. Ricebirds have led from the opening tip. And somehow Abram has it. We got another flush. That is the fourth dunk of the night for Stuttgart. They lead it 44-13.
Wow.
I thought we'd win it. I wasn't expecting this.
No.
But Warren just doesn't have the ball handle. They are just struggling. Everything is hard. Another trap. Yeah, this kid's just running for his life. Somebody help him.
They're going to make him go through a double team every time.
I'm telling you, there's another run out. Abram lays it in. It rolled around the cylinder, dropped home. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Another turnover at the buzzer.
Oh.
Almost made that one from half court. That sends us to halftime. What an exciting first half. Birds lead it 46-13. Listen, folks, we're not playing some Rudy Podunk team. This is the Lumberjacks that we're playing tonight. And Stuttgart is in control 46-13. What a first half for Spencer and his Ricebirds. We'll be back in 4 minutes. Coach Beard's going to have to get the calculator out to get the statistics on this one. We'll be back in 4 minutes. You're listening to Ricebird Basketball on the EAB Sports Radio Network.
Gear up. It's hunting season, and Max Prairie Wings is looking for backup. We're hiring cashiers, sales associates, warehouse associates, customer service, and firearms team members. Be part of the action at America's premier waterfowl outfitter. Apply today in store at Max Prairie Wings in Stuttgart, Arkansas.
Hi, this is Jennifer Smith from Wilkerson Jewelers. The real value in any jewelry is the sentimental connection that you have to the pieces you own. The beautiful earrings your grandparents gave you when you graduated. The amazing engagement ring your fiancé surprised you with. The watch your company presented you with when you retired from your job. For over 50 years, Wilkerson's has been a part of those special moments. And we love that we get to be a small part of some of the most important experiences of your lives. No matter what your budget, come in to shop or check us out online at WilkersonJewelers.com. Easy financing and layaway are available. At Wilkerson Jewelers in beautiful downtown Stuttgart, we want to build memories with you.
Express Employment Professionals in Stuttgart has immediate openings for all job types and skill levels. Come in today to apply or go online to expresspros.com. Express is now hiring clerical, office administration, warehouse and production, equipment operators, CDL drivers, welders, machine operators, general labor, and all sorts of skilled trades. Even if you're just thinking about a new job, start your search with Express Employment Professionals at 1904 South Main in Stuttgart. Come in today or go online to expresspros.com.
Hey folks, this is Carrie D of the Katie Shack, also now known as The Method. It's finally happening, the big move. We are moving from our Burkle Street address to our new home at 2115 South Columbus Street. We have 3 times more space than before. We will announce a grand reopening celebration later, but for now, we will begin serving you at 2115 South Columbus in Stuttgart. Call for your next appointment at 870-873-4300.
Hi, this is Lori Ann Brown, and here at Farmers and Merchants Bank, we've been part of the community since 1945, and that means something important. We're locally owned and operated right here in Arkansas. The folks making decisions at our bank live right here. We know the soil, the community, and the value of your word. We combine the best of modern banking with old-fashioned, neighborly trust because our success is tied directly to yours. Come in and talk to a hometown expert. Farmers and Merchants Bank, rooted in Arkansas, growing communities, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Baptist Health Medical Center Stuttgart is your trusted partner in wellness. With services like cardiology, orthopedics, and women's health, we provide safe, expert care backed by Arkansas's largest and most preferred healthcare provider. Utilizing advanced technology and an emergency department staffed by highly qualified, dedicated providers, we provide the immediate care you and your family can count on when it matters most. Comprehensive services, knowledgeable caregivers, state-of-the-art technology, caring environment, Christian compassion, trust Baptist Health. To learn more, visit baptist-health.com.
Pearson Company in Stuttgart has been bringing you the best in pre-engineered steel buildings for many years. Offering the very latest in design engineering, your steel building is engineered and tailored to your exact specifications with the minimum amount of wasted space. Pearson Company specializes in complete turnkey projects. Pearson Company offers complete construction services from beginning to end. For your pre-engineered steel building needs, look to Pearson Company, 209 North Burkle in Stuttgart, where quality and construction go hand in hand.
This Christmas, Red River Toyota of Wynn is wrapping up huge savings just for you. Slide into the season with a new Toyota Tacoma or Tundra featuring financing rates as low as 0%. That's right, 0%. And if a sleek sedan is on your wish list, unwrap a new Toyota Camry with rates as low as 2.49%. At Red River Toyota, we're all about giving you more truck, more value, and more Christmas cheer. So hurry in, because just like Christmas morning, these deals won't last long. Red River Toyota of When We Deliver Dreams, one driveway at a time.
We're back at halftime. The Ricebirds lead Warren 46-13. Coach, man, that was a heck of an offensive and defensive half.
Yeah, it really was. For Warren, fellows had 9 of their 13 points. For Stuttgart, Jordan Abram and Kane Price both had 17 points apiece. Lane Saul had 4. Caden Sims had 6. Bray Minor Covington had 2.
Coach, Stuttgart got 2 kids, and we talked about it a little bit during the Blue Seal Petroleum pregame show. They've got 2 guys that can just fill it up offensively, Price and Abram.
Yeah, that makes it hard to key on one of them. Early in the year when Kane was still playing football, everybody keyed on Jordan. They just can't do that anymore. They really complement each other.
Ricebirds have done a really good job. You know, you don't see a lot of trapping in the middle of the floor. But boy, Stuttgart's done a great job of that tonight. They have just had the Warren point guard in prison in the middle of that floor, just deflections. I mean, there's been times.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
It's not just the trapping, it's also the deflections, getting your hands up.
Active
and
hands.
Also, as they moved the ball, when they did, the whole zone rotated.
Right, yeah. Good ball movement, good rotation, much better defense tonight. But again, when you're making shots, boy, everything else kind of flows. Not that Stuttgart didn't make shots last night, but the defense was much better tonight, has been much better to this point, and as a result, Stuttgart in absolute control, 46-13. There's still 16 minutes of basketball to play. Warren is capable. They've got very, very talented athletes, but of course, I feel like Stuttgart would love to, have a great third quarter and have an opportunity to get some of their guys that don't get to play as much in the game.
Yeah, they already play a lot of guys, but they've got even more. So yeah, it'd be great to just see Stuttgart keep rolling in the second half. On pace right now for what, 92?
If my math is correct, and it rarely is, but I think I'm right, or you're right. 92 points. I don't think we'll get there because
clock will probably be running in the fourth quarter.
And that's a lot to do with, like for Stuttgart this year, they're going to be capable of getting in the 80s and 90s. In a lot of those games, though, they're going to be ahead, and they're not going to need to score. They're going to have to pull it out. That's what happened against Palestine. Patriots just kind of kept scoring, and Stuttgart had to keep going, And so
they handled the ball better. If you don't have a point guard, Stuttgart's going to eat you alive.
Warren's going to struggle this year. They do not have a ball handler, and they've got a bunch of guys that try, but man, they just do not have a guy that can be ball dominant. And they got some nice wings. They got a couple of nice posts, but man, they just really do not have anybody to handle the basketball. So
for sure.
All right, 1:08 until the start of the third quarter. We'll take a break. When we come back, it'll be time for Bird basketball. Back in a minute. You're listening to Ricebird basketball on 97.3.
Blue
Blue Seal Petroleum in DeWitt and Stuttgart stocks a huge selection of tires for the farm and the family with interest-free financing for up to 6 months. When you're ready for tires for your car, truck, or SUV, call Blue Seal. With brands like Cooper, Michelin, BF Goodrich, Bridgestone, and Firestone, you'll always get the best tires at the best price at Blue Seal. When you need new tires, Blue Seal Petroleum on South Whitehead Drive in DeWitt, 870-946-2281, or on South Park Avenue in Stuttgart, 870-673-3126.
Hi, I'm Kim Bethay from Coker Hampton Drug Company and Gift Shop in downtown Stuttgart. Every Wednesday, we're serving up specialty coffee for sipping and shopping on Hump Day. Take a midweek break, grab a cup, and browse new arrivals. From holiday home decor to cozy favorites and sparkling fashions, it's the perfect way to slow down, savor the season, and find gifts you'll love to give. Join us each Wednesday at Coker Hampton, 218 South Main in downtown Stuttgart, where coffee and Christmas cheer are always brewing.
Ricebird basketball as we begin the third quarter. Stuttgart will send out Keandre Reed, Kane Price, Jordan Abram, Lane Saul, and Caden Sims. Jackrabbits will have Fellows, Steen, Heron, number 15 Adams, and number 5 Grider. That's the starting 5 for the Jackrabbits.
Lumberjacks.
Close enough.
yeah. At this point.
Not even close. You're right. Lumberjacks. 2-3 zone from the Lumberjacks. Lane Saul, he's going to spot up left wing. Hey, when it's going right, it's going right. Lane Saul buries the triple, and it's 49-13 now. Stuttgart's going to keep the press on. They'll
just playing their game.
Work through it. Heron being guarded closely by Abram. Gives it on the right side to Grider. They're trying to enter it into Steen. He pulls up, baseline jumper, no good. Keandre Reed comes out of there with it. Reed, he's going to wait on his teammate. Swings it across to Abram in the corners to Lane Saul. He just hit a triple. Now he's going to drive baseline, spits it out to Abram, pulls up. No, he's going to drop it out to Lane Saul. He drives floater, no good. Boy, he's feeling it right now. He's got 7, if I'm not mistaken.
He does.
And it's 49-13 still, and there's almost a turnover. Warren will work through it, and Fellows in a broken floor. It gets a basket, and it's 49-15. Jordan Abram dribbles it out of the corner, gives it to Kane Price at the top of the key. Back to Abram. His jumper from the elbow is off pretty badly, so badly that Lane Saul picked up the loose ball.
Reset.
You don't see Jordan miss a shot that bad very often.
No.
That may be the first time I've ever seen that. He's going to try to make up for it with a triple from the left wing. No good. Rebound. Caden Sims had it for a moment. Steen comes out of there with it. And then Caden stepped in front of the pass. He spits it out. Price has all day. 3 more for QB1, 52-15. We've shot it well tonight. We've shot the 3 ball better than we've shot the dunk shot.
Yeah.
Heron has it on the right wing. You might as well shoot that, buddy. Get that open. Take it. He dribbles it back out to the circle. He's working against Abram all the way to the basket. Wild shot. Draws nothing. Picked up by Lane Saul. Here comes Lane to the basket. He's hammered. Pretty good shot there. He got number 15 off his feet. That's Adams. It's on the floor, so Stuttgart will inbound on the baseline. Nobody picked up Sims, and he missed it. I think he was looking for contact.
Fellows got a little piece of it.
Did he? Might have. Heron probes the defense, pulls back out of the corner, picks up his dribble. Boy, you better get out of there. Hands are everywhere. Steen just threw one up into the basket. Good, 52-17. Back the other way quickly. Kane Price, left wing. Reed, three-pointer good.
Oh, he felt that one.
Yeah,
he felt that
was
one.
a
He
rhythm,
was already.
rhythm 3. 55-17. Oh, they called it a 2, Coach.
Did they?
I believe they did. Fellows.
I got 55 up there.
Baseline drive for Herring. That's going to be an offensive foul. Reed just drew his, if that might be his 3rd charge of the night.
Yeah.
It's definitely his second. And we're going to have a line change for Stuttgart. The second team comes in. Rylan Hogan, J.J. Jackson, Bray Covington, Keyshawn Walls, and Malin Irvine. So not quite the size, but, boy, the quickness doesn't drop off much.
True.
Malin Irvine on the right wing. They leave him open. Spots up. Three-pointer halfway down. Rims out, no good. Rebound, Fellows. He's going coast to coast if he can. Well, they cut him off. Good job there. Grider
good
now.
job getting back.
Grider's going to penetrate. He'll pull it back out. Right side, Fellows. Fellows cut off by Walls. Now he tries to work baseline again.
That's nice.
That's a real nice shot. He's got, is that 11, I believe?
15.
15, okay. So the board's wrong. 3:40 to play.
13.
13. Okay. Up ahead now, Bray Covington. Spits it out to Brylan Hogan. Three on the way, no good. Here comes the Lumberjacks. Fellows, left wing. Cut off by Malin Irvine. Top of the key to Grider now. He drives, gets to the free throw line, cut off, hits it back. Now it goes to Josiah Steen. He drives hard and that ball blocked, I believe it was. Keyshawn Walls.
Yeah, Walls blocked it out of bounds.
Reject that one. Warren will inbound on the baseline. Adams is the trigger man. Nice job, Keyshawn Walls to deflect it. J.J. Jackson all by himself. And he'll lay it off the glass, and it's 57-19. Keyshawn Walls with another nice defensive play. Adams has it on the left wing. He's guarded closely by Bray Covington. Now Steen, he pulls up from the left elbow. No one went to get that one. And then, well, that follow by Adams was pretty ugly. Picked up by Jackson in the corner. Irvine. He drives, crosses his man over. Floater off the baseline. Good. Irvine with his first basket of the night. And it is a 40-point Ricebird lead.
It's going to be a fast fourth quarter.
59-19. Not what I was expecting. Long three from Steen. Draws the front iron. Back. And he picked that pass off. Hogan tried to bounce pass it up ahead to Jackson. Nice play by Steen, not to quit on it. Grider.
He can't touch it.
No, that was pretty rough there. Rebound, Stuttgart up ahead.
Good pass.
Bray Covington with the layup. And I believe Warrens might be checking out here. 61-19. And on the other end, Steen finishes with the right hand. We're kind of getting into that NBA All-Star game feel right now. Jackson penetrates. Now he drops it off to Hogan. Malin Irvine works to the free throw line. Left side, J.J. Jackson.
Halfway down.
No good. Rebound, Fellows. That's taken away by Brylan Hogan. Picked off by Adams, and Warren will push. Top of the key three. No good from Grider. Rebounded by Keyshawn Walls. 1 minute to play in the third quarter. Jackson, well, nobody got him, so he was like he was surprised.
Yeah, JJ's like, he's
he
ready
was
to pass,
shoot
but
it,
if they're not going to guard him.
Nobody guarded him. He just took it to the basket. JJ's got 4. It's a 63-21 Ricebird lead. Keyshawn Walls picks up a foul right in front of Coach Spencer. That's going to draw the evil eye.
Clock is running.
And we have reached Mercy Rule territory. Jamarion Red Horde checks in for Covington. I bet we see Carmelo Mentor and Christian Lewis pretty quick here in the fourth quarter. Coach mentioned the clock has started to run. 63-21. Warren has the basketball. Number 10, that is Jacobs. Whistle, blocking foul on Stuttgart. Coach, believe it or not, we have reached the end of our broadcast schedule for 2025. We are done after this one as the third quarter comes to an end. We'll talk about that more when we come back in 1 minute. You're listening to Ricebird Basketball on Country 97.3.
Gear up. It's hunting season, and Max Prairie Wings is looking for backup. We're hiring cashiers, sales associates, warehouse associates, customer service, and firearms team members. Be part of the action at America's premier waterfowl outfitter. Apply today in store at Max Prairie Wings in Stuttgart, Arkansas.
Are you tired of unreliable internet service? Do you constantly run over your data plan? Are you having trouble getting internet service where you live? With TechStream high-speed internet, you'll get consistent high speeds and low latency that doesn't stop at city limits. TechStream high-speed internet is perfect for homes, small and large businesses, farmers, and hunting clubs. You'll be able to stream, game, and surf with no interruptions. Servicing Arkansas, Lonoke, Prairie, Jefferson, and Lincoln counties. TechStream is your locally owned and operated high-speed internet solution. Call toll-free 866-268-0101
Yes, sir.
or visit TechStream.net.
All right, 1 quarter remains in 2025 basketball for the Ricebirds in terms of ones we're going to be broadcasting. Our next broadcast, believe it or not, I'm not sure what that was.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I think Caven Bryant just decided to talk to everybody.
Well, I think they tell him to make announcements sometimes.
Oh, okay, okay. So, yeah, our next broadcast, man, it's not going to be, believe it or not, 2026.
That's not far away, though. That's not too far.
It's going to be Stuttgart will host Nettleton right here in Ricebird Arena on January 5th. It'll be our next broadcast.
Is that boys and girls?
Yep,
Yeah,
girls and boys according to the schedule.
Yep.
Warren with the basketball to start the quarter. 63-21. We'll have a running clock for the fourth. Josiah Steen, he takes it to the basket. You know, he's got a, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he's got a football offer to the University of Arkansas right now.
Oh, yeah. That's him, huh?
Yep, I think so. I think it's number 4. Could be number 2, but I think it's 4. Jackson, left wing, three-pointer, no good. Basketball chased down by Steen, taken away by Walls. Up ahead, Malin Irvine. He's got 2 more. And it's 65-23.
Good assist by Paxton Murray.
Yep, Paxton checked in to the game in the fourth quarter. Stuttgart continues to trap at every opportunity. Steen, open, left side, three-pointer good.
That's a good-looking shot.
There's nothing wrong with that. He needs to pull that more often. 65-26. Irvine underneath to Jackson. Turnaround fadeaway, baseline, probably not the best shot for JJ. Rebounded by Fellows. Ball goes up ahead to Jacobs. He takes about 3 extra steps. No, I don't blame him, though. Spits it back out to Jacobs at the circle. 6:33 to play in this one. Last home game until 2026. That game against Nettleton on the 5th of January. We got a busy conference schedule coming up.
Yeah, and both teams get to play 3 games at Russellville over the break.
Yep, we're going to play in the that's a shot clock violation. Warren just wasn't paying attention, and they really never even threatened offensively on that possession.
No, they didn't even look to shoot it.
Well, I tell you, they're going to have a hard time this year.
Yeah, they're going to have some struggles.
They're going to struggle. They just do not
Unless they find them a point guard.
A ball handler. I mean, I see some pieces, but you got to have a point guard. You got to have somebody to handle the basketball. Keyshawn Walls, right side, Paxton Murray. He drives off the baseline, hangs and hits.
Nice job.
Paxton with a nice move against Fellows. And, boy, Rylan Hogan is just all over the place.
He always is.
Deflected it, picked up by Fellows, and they're going to say that he was fouled on his way to the basket.
Caught on the floor.
Did he? All right, so Warren will inbound on the baseline. Coach, let's talk a little bit about conference play. These non-conference games mean absolutely nothing.
Well, besides getting you ready.
Getting you ready.
Yeah.
But in terms
as far as postseason, they don't mean
nothing.
anything.
Coach, I got to be honest. I think Stuttgart, if they continue to improve, continue to come together as a team, I think Stuttgart's got as good a chance as anybody of competing and winning the 6-4-8.
I agree. I think we're definitely going to be one of the favorites.
Malin Irvine with a
nice move.
Yeah, very nice. A little hesitation on the right baseline, 69-26. We're Stuttgart in a conference with Forest City, Truman, Southside Batesville, Lonoke, the Ricebirds, and the Yellow Jackets. Feels like Lonoke and Forest City might be the 2 teams with the Ricebirds at the top.
Yeah, and Forest City's really struggled this year, but
they're
traditionally they're pretty tough.
Turnover on the other end. Keyshawn Walls is fouled.
We could even talk about who we face in regionals, the other conference. Blyville, Brooklyn, Gosnell.
Paxton Murray at the circle with the basketball. 4:07 to play. That is Christian Lewis. Banks it off the glass.
Three.
Three-pointer good. It's all going right for the Ricebirds
Good shot,
tonight.
Christian.
72-26. Steen to Fellows. Back to Steen, top of the key. He drives down the right lane line. Spits it out to Jacobs. Back to Steen. His three-pointer is on the way. Front iron, no good. Rebound controlled by his brother. And then
there's
that outlet
Brylan
pass
again.
picked off by Brylan Hogan. The defensive back is blocked by Jacobs. Yeah, Coach, not only do you feel like we got a chance to be competitive in the conference, there's the hope that 4A regional tournament might be right here in
For
Stuttgart.
sure. That's definitely the hope.
You need to start thinking about that right now. If you're a basketball fan, and it is good basketball, because there are some good teams in Northeast Arkansas that would make the trip down here. That's going to be an offensive foul on Paxton Murray. Jacobs draws that. There's some good basketball up there. Blytheville,
Yeah.
Brooklyn, Highland, Jonesboro West Side, Pocahontas. A lot of good basketball. in
Gosnell,
Northeast
yeah.
Arkansas. Gosnell. Stuttgart feels confident that they may get the regional. If they don't get it, Lone Oak will, so it'll be, in all likelihood, it'll be close no matter what. Nice move by Fellows, working his way around Murray. He's had a nice game. He leads Warren with 17. 72-28, 2.5 minutes to play. Brylan Hogan spins off at Jacobs. Nice drop off, and I think everybody scored, Coach. I think with that basket by Carmelo Mentor, everybody has scored as Roshan Fellows tomahawks at home on the other end.
Almost everybody.
Jamarion Horde hadn't scored, has he?
Red hadn't scored.
Red.
I don't know if Keyshawn Walls has scored, but
Yeah,
everybody's
maybe.
contributed something
have.
tonight for sure.
Mentor, he's going to take it high off the window. Whistle and a foul. Boy, Carmelo put that one in the rafters. Carmelo makes his money on the defensive line.
Yeah.
He had a good season.
He did.
Especially late. They used Carmelo a lot, especially when Day got, he kind of was lost for the season
Yeah,
with that
yeah.
shoulder injury. Carmelo stepped in. First free throw from
Look
Mentor
at
is
that.
good. Love it. Mentor with 3. Clock continues to run, 1:37. It is a 75-30 Ricebird lead.
75 points in a mercy rule game.
I'm telling you, what an offensive performance.
With the clock not stopping. The fourth quarter.
They said to put the black chairs up. I'm standing up. I'm going to put them up now anyway. Oh, they're going to say that's a turnover. Stuttgart will get it back. 76-30.
Let's get ready to shot.
Lewis, 3
He's
point.
on fire.
Are you kidding me?
He's on
Christian
fire.
Lewis from the corner. Call him Scotty Thurman. 79-30. Nobody knows who Scotty Thurman is anymore.
Oh, I sure do.
Yeah, that's right. Foul. Now, the good thing about a foul in a mercy rule game is that clock keeps rolling.
Yeah.
Boy, everything going right. Ricebirds may not get to 80, but to score 79 in a mercy rule, that's hard to do.
Boy.
Brian Beard. Free throw is no good. Nick Fisher, Caleb Anderson, we need to once again tip a cap to those guys. They've been
Yeah,
our
we sure
cameramen all
appreciate those
season.
guys.
We're going to keep getting better at that. We're going to continue using this great technology that we have here in Ricebird Arena.
Red's down here.
Oh, my goodness. Red Horde all by himself. Horde misses the
he
dunk.
missed the dunk.
He missed the dunk, but
Christian
the follow
Lewis, another
shot,
bucket.
Christian Lewis has 8, and it is 81-30. Red missed the dunk. We shot the 3 ball better than we dunked it tonight. That's going to do it from Ricebird Arena tonight. Ricebirds are going to improve their record to 6-6 on the season with an 81-30 win over the Warren Lumberjacks. They dropped to 0-3. Stuttgart will take next week off for the Christmas break, and then they'll be back in action between Christmas and New Year's when they play in the Hunger for Hoops Classic at Russellville. The Ricebirds playing Little Rock, Mills, Pottsville, and Jasper. 3 pretty good clubs. It'll tell a lot about the Ricebirds. And then, of course, it's back right here at Ricebird Arena on January the 5th against Nettleton. Coach Beard, it's going to take you a minute. Go ahead and take it away with those game statistics.
Fellows with 15. Steen with 5, the top 2 scorers for Warren. For Stuttgart, Kane Price with 20. Jordan Abram with 17. Christian Lewis with 8, Lane Saul 7, Caden Sims 6, Bray Minor Covington and J.J. Jackson with 4 points apiece. Worm had 3, Worm Reed. Carmelo Minter had 4, Paxton Murray had 2.
Well, you can tell there's a lot of respect between these two teams. Stuttgart, Kane Price and Caden Sims are out talking right now to some of those Lumberjack football players. Josiah Steen, Fellows. You can tell they know one another. They've been around together. They're talking a lot. Tip of the cap there, losing a game like that and then still having the sportsmanship to have good conversations out there on the court. Ricebirds win it 81-30, improving to 6-6. Stuttgart in the Hunger for Hoops Classic in Russellville in 2 weeks, right back here at Ricebird Arena against Nettleton on January the 5th. That'll be our next broadcast. Tip off in that one around 6:30 or so. All right, Coach, before we sign off for the last time in 2025, anything you want to add?
Looking forward to the season.
And I am too. If you're a basketball fan, you need to come out and watch these Ricebirds. They're a very good club, and they are so much fun to watch. I feel like we've got a good 2026 in store on the hardwood here next season. Thank you so much for making us a part of your Friday night. Thank you so much for making us a part of your 2025. I hope you and yours have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We'll talk to you again on January the 5th when the Ricebirds play Nettleton right here at Ricebird Arena. Good night, everyone.